Oh, you think y'all going back to 10 towns?
One.
And then he gave
And
me a
then we're
20 and
live.
said,
Apparently, countdowns don't matter. Greetings and
No.
salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Rime of the Frostmaiden, where Marcus runs us through his own homebrew, which I'm sure he'll give you all the spiel on that in a minute. So before we hand it off to him so he can complain about plot twists and all that fun jazz, give a shout out to
never do what I
Roll20,
want them
which
to
is where our
do.
maps and our battles and all that pretty art that we have out of the books is shown for our viewers as well as our players to know about. Most of the miniatures on the map are created through the Hero Forge subscription packet. So if you're a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can create your own custom mini, pose it, paint it, give it a gear, and if you're a subscriber, you can make it a digital version that you can use in your digital games. Down below, we have Extra Life as a link. So go to that Extra Life link and you can give money to help the Children's Miracle Network as well as the children's hospitals. And next to that link, we have our website that Marcus has been working on, rollhitdie.com. So go check it out and see what kind of fun stuff he's put in there, or what things he said about his players. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh my gosh, you should totally do a little journal entry for DMs for the games to where you can be like, they never do what I tell them to. They threw my plot hook out the window.
That's on my Reddit form.
I think I
I'm gonna
heard
need
your.
that
Never mind,
address.
kid. So without further ado, I will go ahead and hand it off to Marcus so we can go ahead and jump into tonight's session of Roll Hit Die.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am Marcus Scott. I'll be running this chaotic group of misfits through a homebrew version of Rime the Frostmaiden.
Neutral.
What?
Chaotic neutral. I mean, come on, you got to finish the alignment. If you're on our alignment, you got to finish it.
No, you always fit the chaos, so you're just chaotic.
No, the fairy's on the Sunday night's game. He's the chaos monster.
You know, I'm literally chaotic neutral if it works for me. And
That's what I'm saying.
Literally
let
none
them
of
know
those
our
things.
complete alignment. I'm
what
sorry,
are
Marcus. Go
you?
You're gonna have to find out. I think you probably got a pretty good idea from the first session, but maybe we'll have some more time for you to figure it out this time.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, you seem like a rather good character.
Well, I mean,
Anywho,
go ahead,
Wanting to
Marcus.
help the town.
We do derail the opening all the time, so go ahead.
yes. Anywho,
It's fun.
Marcus.
Are you ready, Marcus?
Hold on.
I don't think we have any more interruptions yet. Till you start.
I'll mute myself.
I think he's working on doing that for everybody right now.
He's trying something.
Oh no! Disadvantage to all players.
Oh, woe is us. Woe is us.
Anywho, as I was saying,
Hold on, I got a text Dragon Queen.
I am running a modified version of Rime the Frostmaiden. It's modified because they don't follow plot hooks, so I've been making this shit up as we go. 10 towns is now 5 towns, 6 towns. Not sure how many y'all destroyed.
Not destroyed any of them.
Mm,
One's been destroyed,
Personally.
and that was by a dragon. Half of one is dead because of a sickness, but it's still there. The other one is missing people because of a ghost, but it's still there. So we've not destroyed any towns. We've just weakened a few.
Yeah, we didn't really help them.
Yeah,
But-
Dugan's full, flattened by the dragon.
now you help
what was the other
wolves
one?
Destroy
and other
seems really rough.
creatures of evil. You help and save.
Fine.
People at 10 town. Who cares?
I don't think
So,
they were
anywho,
evil.
as you saw in chat there, I gave all the players disadvantage. You too can affect how this game goes by spending those channel points. You can spend them individually or in group. Anywhere from advantage, disadvantage to magic items to GUI rewards and all that other jazz. with that all said and done, let's see who our players for tonight will be.
Well,
start-
Johnny, let's find out.
You're gonna double up that disadvantage, and this time it's not my fault.
Marcus is gonna smite you, and you have nothing to say about it. When it
Nope, I
happens.
won't have a word. I'll be like, all right, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Perfect.
My next character is even worse.
I'll
What was
take my
your
next
D10
character
roll
here,
there,
here or something.
Kurt?
It was a 3. You wanted a D10, and you got a 3.
So multiply that by your level.
30.
Tell me, dragons.
Yep.
Cool.
But let's go ahead and see who our players that I'm going to kill tonight are. Starting
That'll be
with
me first,
Kara.
I'm sure. I'll be the first one to die because I'm the first one that always pisses him off.
Okay.
Oh,
well, then
wait.
you go ahead
No,
and start.
sorry. Did I interrupt?
Go ahead and
by all
start.
means.
I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shattered Dugar on Twitter. I am playing Largal Stoneclaw, who is a bit of a jackass, or asshole, I think is the proper phrase that's used for him.
We're
He is
talking
a
about
Goliath-
your character, not you.
Yeah, both. He is a Goliath Bard Sorcerer who's got a little Yeti tyke. I mean, I am an asshole. I accept that. And sometimes I'm a Chaos Monster. Come on, you got to put a
Sometimes.
little of yourself in your characters, right? Right? Or is
Mhm.
it just me? Anyway, he's got a little Yeti tyke that's on his shoulders that runs around with him that only knows a few phrases that seem inopportune when he says them. But right now he looks like a gnome with a goblin mask because, hey, extra magic items, give them to the Yeti. Why not? I mean,
I don't see a reason why we wouldn't.
so the Yeti can change his appearance, jump really far. What else can he do? Let's check. I think that's pretty much it
Upgrades.
right now.
Should give him some.
Yeah, he's got
Sight
boots of
crystals.
striding and
I
springing.
should give him this polymorph wand.
Hey,
No.
well, he's got a hat of disguise. He
Okay,
probably has a
perfect.
crystal, but nobody. I mean, he isn't attuned to it. I ought to give him one. That ought to be real interesting.
We've got plenty of crystals floating around.
Oh yes, we do.
I
But yeah,
don't wanna-
that's Largal, and he'll be the first to die, I'm sure, tonight or whenever we actually do start the TPK. Which direction would you like to go next? Oh, my dungeon master.
Well, go ahead and have Kurt and go clockwise.
Okay, so Kurt will be the second one to die. All right, I got that.
Perfect. And then clockwise. Anyway, my name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I am playing Typhloid. He is a Leonin Way of Mercy monk / werebear / amongst other things that. Yes. Besides the fact, not proud of that, but he did what he did.
10 people and one goat. What will survive?
Well, I mean, there's more than that on the ship, but all that fun stuff. Yeah.
So why did he save the goat?
It was more like forgotten about in the front of the ship and bottom,
Sure.
It's fine.
Y'all assume the goat was there? There were kobolds that.
No,
What
you
did
said the
you
goat
do?
was there.
You
We
said-
saw the
yeah.
goat.
Yeah,
Oh,
you said the
did I?
goat was left.
Yeah, you said the goat was part of
Okay.
the surviving crew.
Okay.
I mean, it's in
It was
Kurt's
a
notes,
magical
I'm sure. Kurt
Clearly meant that. That
Yes.
was on purpose, everybody. Clearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we asked it. Was it there when, everything went down? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Yeah.
there then.
Oh,
I
my
don't
turn
know.
or Typhloid, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
All right.
sorry.
It's kind of hard to tell with us sometimes who's done with the
I don't know
shenanigans.
who goes next because I don't have Twitch up.
You're the last.
Yes.
So it'll be Lucas next.
I am Lucas. I am playing a life cleric named Perrin Wandermere. Perrin is a cleric of Ilmater, newly joined to the party, captured, rescued, dragon fight. What's going to happen next? I'm super interested to see, and I don't want to give too much away, but I hope we have an exciting session today so we can learn more about Perrin, honestly.
And we'll try not to run this healer off.
I
try.
promise nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's no promises. but
My
we'll
name
try.
is Tara. Tonight, I am playing Lorena Moonflower. Those closest to her might refer to her as Kilrayan. I am a high elf warlock rogue, or a roguelock, as I like to call her. And everything I do is to eventually be able to settle down with Emily. Maybe, probably. Yeah, no, she has some thoughts right now about her family ties that make her a little nervous, But
I mean,
former assassin, reforming.
we could always take care of that for you. You know that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Waterdeep hasn't tried the chili yet.
No, she's amazing. I just wish she would have told me a little more.
Well,
You
they
had
won't bother you
secrets,
if they're
so
not
did
in the
she.
picture. I mean,
She knows my secrets. She's the first one who I was authentic with. So.
Oh, I guess then maybe you're just a mark.
Might be.
oh no.
Alrighty. And oh, no, I'm not. Hey!
Full freedom to really kill him because I don't care about my NPC. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think he just got a little upset last week when he screwed his own characters over by doing something with the PC of the group, or NPC of the group, against his enemy. He's like, so now you don't have to worry about that. Now it's strictly all of us screwing it up for you.
Yeah.
You can throw complete blame on us instead of taking some of it yourself.
Shit.
Correct.
That one seemed real.
Well, you've seen the Sunday games. Alrighty. So, who would like to do a recap for a nice gooey reward? Should we test out the new guy? See how his note takes?
Did you take his notes, or are you like me with 3 sentences written down?
You have 3?
I do.
I wrote Ring of Evasion, Boots of Speed, and Ring of Protection.
Forgotten
Does that count
Ruins,
as
Killed
notes?
Whelps, Drugger and Dragon,
Wrong
Freed and Met
campaign.
Perrin. Still
Well,
need
so
to find
say it.
magic items and ruins.
I just
That's
looked
all I
over
got.
and saw things written on a notepad.
Yeah.
You're right. That is the wrong campaign. That is the Waterdeep one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who would like to give the recap? Any
Lucas, do you have
volunteers?
it? You don't have to.
Go for it.
If you don't want to.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to.
Curtis, you can sit back.
So Lorena was with Emily at the beginning of the session, and she found a way to make her way back to Larglaw and Typhloid, who were kind of setting up some hijinks against her. She arrived thinking that they had been slaughtered. It was a pretty convincing scene, but when she did a little bit of further investigation, she realized that it was a prank, a practical joke. They all popped out. You know, you could call it whatever you want to call it. And she arrived and was surprised to see them living and well. They made their way into I think it's a glacier. Is it no, it's a waterfall or a glacier? It's a waterfall.
Frozen waterfall with a cave behind it.
Frozen waterfall with a cave behind it that she made her way into. They discovered some white dragon wormlings and a few Durgar guarding a strange dwarf who recognized one of the people traveling with them, the turtle. The turtle Anku, is that his name? Anku?
Yep.
Yeah. And
probably saying it more correct than we have this whole time.
After a short little battle, they freed this dwarf, who they found out his name was Perrin. And after a brief discussion, a looting of the dragon's hoard, which they luckily came across, they heard some sounds coming from a chamber to the southeast, made their way over there, and there was a adult white dragon in the room. Lorena did some huge, crazy attack, which was probably just a regular attack, and did a ton of damage right off the bat. Typhoid came in way of mercying the whole way through, and the rest of the party came through, and the dragon was just killed. And I think that's pretty much it. That's where we're picking up.
Yeah, we found a hole that we were about to climb through after we took a rest.
Right, there was a hole. That's the same hole that Perrin was brought through into the cave.
Go ahead.
You
and
also did use your legend lore to identify.
I did. You're right. I did. That's important. I did. Perrin, after exploring the chamber that had the image of the Frostmaiden being kind of like projected onto the ceiling, he used a powerful spell to research it, to find out its lore, and found out who the Frostmaiden was, what the lore behind her was, and what her motivations might be.
Yeah, and we took a short rest, didn't we? Not a long one?
We did.
Yes.
We did.
All right, so go ahead and give a D20 roll.
Mm-hmm. 10.
10. 10.
10.
All right. So you have advantage on ability check.
So you
On
use it
one?
once.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
once.
One-time use.
Okay.
Now, mind
And
you,
you can use it
doesn't-
at any time.
Yeah, anytime you, it's for ability check.
We always suggest using it for shenanigan reasons because they're fun.
You know, there's these cards in there called fate points, and
Those are
there have been
important.
a time or two where in a previous campaign we taught a Awakened Venus Flytrap a spell, and then a child had to produce fire.
Yeah.
And then left.
Yep.
We came back and the town was on fire, but that's besides the
Yes,
point.
it's-
There have been one or
Stables.
two clutch times where they've made people be able to be resurrected or whatever.
Yeah, nothing
I
like
don't need
teaching
much.
like
I don't think I
Blizzard.
need much help with that. I can handle that kind of stuff on my own, I think. But we'll see. I don't know. Perrin is going to be introduced into shenanigans a little bit. I think by this group, he doesn't really know what that would mean exactly. We'll see.
I do, like I said, I do fondly remember somebody teaching a 7-year-old little boy how to produce flame
He
in
was
his hand.
8.
8.
He was 8.
My bad.
He
There's
was
a
12
difference.
You know
months
what?
older.
Stu,
He
an
was
8-year-old?
12
They
months older
leave,
than
and when they
that,
come
right?
back to town, they find the stables on fire because said little boy was trying to use produce flame and throw it at rats,
Yep.
and ended up burning the entire barn down.
Yeah.
So
What did you learn?
to teach them powerful more spells, literally
Yeah,
took them,
yeah.
literally
If
took
you're
them
going
to
teach them
somebody
produce
else to
flame,
teach them to become a
also
druid.
teach them create water.
Right. That's the most important part. They need to know
That's
how to
what I
control
would've learned.
water also.
Yeah.
Their method of taking care of said child who started fire was to reward him by taking him with them to find a druid in the wilds to teach him how to be a proper druid.
Well, I mean,
Because
that
mine sure
control.
wasn't.
I think we call
No.
that kidnapping nowadays, but that's fine. No, it's fine.
Only if you have parents that care.
Only if somebody's looking for him. No, the parents that care were the ones that were coming back to fight you guys when you killed them for shopping.
I didn't know
Know what
that
you're
that's
talking
what
about.
happened. If the paladin and the barbarian would have been less
Conversational.
stabby, yes.
Just an entire
should've-
family who was starving decided to take food from a wagon. So instead of talking to
I just
them,
love
they
that.
just
I wish
attacked
someone was
them.
less stabby.
It sounds a lot worse when you don't have the full context.
But you could find it by looking through the streams. It's in
They
there.
were
somewhere. I don't even know what
starving.
episode it was, but it's in there.
Pretty accurate
I can't,
depiction.
just so everybody knows, Perrin can't stab people. He doesn't have a stabby weapon. So just saying.
That's
Just-
okay.
he's
Yeah. If it takes
Stabless.
Hey.
Stabless.
if it takes a
You
while,
want a stabby weapon?
Largal might give you one just to have.
If you want
Typhoid
stabby
hands
weapon.
Perrin a dagger.
I
Notice
actually
you ain't
have
got
a.
no weapons on
I
you.
have an extra magic dagger, actually. Oh.
Yeah,
No.
we've got a mind psychic dagger,
No, I'm-
poison mind dagger.
you can't
We
have
got a
that
spare
one.
one. No, we got a spare one.
Oh, okay. I was
Uh,
gonna say I got a frost one, but that's not gonna help you much here.
I got a blood spear with a sentient evil being inside of it.
Well, I mean,
That won't corrupt you at all, I'm sure.
it's like I can use that.
So yeah, we took a short rest. And I guess we
Okay.
decided we was going to climb or try to get our way up through this hole.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
we gotta figure out what, like, where the ruins are that we need to, or go through.
Didn't someone mention items they were looking for in this cave? I believe you came here looking for things for other people.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be some sort of ruins, though, and not an actual cave. But they didn't actually specify the size of the ruins. I've not seen anything other than this cave so far, so I'm assuming it's further in.
Somewhere, yeah. Somebody mentioned maybe taking some of the dragon as food.
Nah.
Oh, I
sentient
said I
creature,
wanted to see what I could get off the dragon that would be useful or worth money.
And
like,
of course, as Largal is moving around, you just hear a lot of jingling noises of this fucking stuffed backpack he's got on.
All right. Give me a survival check for the meat and scales that you plan on scaling.
I would probably be more useful helping somebody else rather than doing it myself.
I
I
can give
look
it
to
a
our
whirl.
cook.
Well, the bad part is I think our survivalist is gone.
No, actually, I have a +8.
Oh, okay.
That's better than mine. I mean, I was going to say
I'll
I
help
can
you.
try, but I think that's better than mine.
I'm better at surviving than I am at stealthing,
Yeah, it's because you'll eat anything.
technically. Dirty 20.
It's not 9 o'clock.
Okay. Let's see, 30-20.
Specifically, I'm looking for like some of the scales and teeth, and if they had any poison glands as a secondary type.
Where are you going to put all that stuff?
It would have had a cold
I still have 100 pounds in my
gland or
bag.
something.
I thought you took enough to fill that up.
No, I didn't take all of it.
Towards you with a bag full of cheese.
I've got a backpack, but I've got
and your
stuff in it.
Marcus, hold on a second
Yeah.
before you roll anything else.
No, my carrying
yeah.
weight right now is 320
All right,
total.
you're good to go.
So that's, I mean, with my bag of holding, I still have.
Your rolls are coming to my screen.
Oh, okay.
Still have some weight here.
So you said teeth, scales, and
And
gland.
check to see if I don't know much about dragons. This character doesn't. So she is asking you to check for any glands that release any breath or anything that she might be able to use for her poison kit.
I can try and find
Oh.
something. This one has that frost breath, though, so wherever that would be coming from.
Careful, I hear if
I
you
can-
rupture that sack, it'll freeze you like, solid in an instant.
I step back 2 steps. I'm helping from here.
Hell, I don't know if that's how it works.
Can Perrin cast Death Ward on himself, please?
Okay.
Hey, do whatever you want to do.
Would not
We're
be
going to
bad
set off
idea.
a
Smart
nuclear
with us.
bomb.
It's like, these guys are doing... I'm going to death ward myself.
Just, okay.
Oh, I don't think anybody else can help anybody out who's dead.
No.
So
You're...
if I die,
Hey,
Yeah.
nobody
he's
said
just
that
gonna
was a
be
bad idea.
kind of. Perrin is just kind of like sitting in the corner. You notice him kind of like whispering under his breath, almost in this like he has his hands kind of like that, and he's sitting and whispering under his breath while she's harvesting dragon parts.
He's a strange one, isn't he?
As you cut into the dragon, who's doing the cutting?
I am.
All right. Give me a deck save.
Oh, of course.
Maybe it should have been me.
Of course. I will give you a deck save indeed. That is an 18 plus 7.
Okay.
Maybe not.
As you're cutting around the gland.
Wait, did you use your disadvantage yet?
That was on the initial when you were
Just making
helping
sure.
as a straight roll.
As you are cutting around the glands, you do nick one and you see this freezing gas start to come out as the organ itself starts to ice over.
Okay.
But the other
Mama
one
likey.
you're able to get. Basically what it has inside the sack is nitrogen.
So I have a sack full of nitrogen.
Yes.
Nothing's going to go wrong with that.
Nitrogen gas. Liquid nitrogen gas. Or liquid nitrogen.
All right.
Sexy. Thank you for the food.
Oh, I like it so much.
What could go wrong
Sack
there?
of dragon gas. Got it.
Right now it's liquid nitrogen. However, just to let you know, it does have a melting point of a negative 346 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's what?
What?
You said
That's
melting
its
point?
melting point? What?
Or condensing.
No,
Melting.
point. Melting.
Nitrogen gas.
Can I
doesn't-
safely carry this?
Gas condenses into liquid.
The minute that you take it out of the dragon, it sounds like it's just gonna turn into like it's just.
But its sack
sort of thing.
itself.
It doesn't
is
matter.
enclosed.
It's in the dragon is so cold inside of it. The minute you take it out, it just goes sort of
It
thing.
would actually, you're starting to see that the sack is getting a little bit bigger. As
I told you
Put the
that shit's going to
dragon
blow
flat
on you.
back down over it.
say what?
We should cover it back up.
Yeah, I would cover it. Sorry, my son's dad just shot me a text.
Okay.
Teeth, scales, claws.
Okay, claws.
I'm now sad. I'm trying to think like, is there any way at all I could utilize that?
If
I
you
mean,
put
I
it
know
in your
there's
bag
not,
of holding real quick, it might not blow up,
Hmm.
and you can use it as a grenade.
Well, I really wanted to like figure out a way to attach it to like a 3 arrows and be able to shoot them somewhere and like freeze everybody in one. I'm not the right character for this
Aren't
line
you
of
a
thought.
warlock?
Yeah.
Can't you like get ice storm or ice knife or something like that?
I have other spells that I like to use that work better with my assassinate features.
Oh, okay. Well, I hear there's a little fairy guy in Waterdeep that might be able to make something like that for you, but that's in Waterdeep.
So
All right, we're going to Waterdeep.
you're able to get 14 scales, 11 teeth, and 11 claws.
Ooh. All right. So
Not bad.
Because
Not bad.
I'll just
Since
poke a hole in one of the claws and stick it on the necklace we already have. I think we already have one, so we got one claw on it, right?
you said 14 scales, 11 teeth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and a atomic bomb that's slowly growing.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with that though. I'm not picking that up. I'm just covering it back up in the cold skin and
Okay.
moving away.
All right.
Just gonna let that play out. Nothing could go wrong there.
Yeah, what could go wrong with leaving that to
Nothing.
exist?
No.
Is that
Do
dragon's
dragon
throat getting
scales
bigger and
weigh?
bigger? Does it get
Yeah.
a bulge right there? Is it just me or is it?
It's a goita. No. How much do dragon scales weigh?
Well, you just got
let's
Well, I'm
14
not currently-
scales, right? You didn't
Yeah.
actually get any hide or what have you, so I'll look that up while you continue.
I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing.
I'm trying to
Oh.
figure out how to store this shit.
Does anybody know if there's a deeper way to go into the cavern? I was brought in and immediately shackled.
I mean, there's this what looks like an entrance over here that goes down, but I think we searched the rest of the place pretty well, didn't we? Or am I missing something?
I think we pretty well searched it. I didn't see any off-shooting caverns, or other than, of course, the pit between here and where the dragon horde is at. By the way, a full body suit of dragon scale weighs about 40 pounds. So I'm sure 14 scales isn't going to be too much.
So what was this hole here? That was the hole up.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the one that goes up. And what was your name again?
Aaron.
Perrin. Yeah, I'll forget it. He said that they drug him down through that hole, so.
Yeah.
Yes, I came down through that hole. It's definitely a way to leave if we're looking to exit the cavern.
Well, I
Can,
think that's the next way to go then.
can we
So
take?
y'all-
Can I take a minute and just like look through the?
I mean, we just
The
took a
walls.
short rest, which was about an hour, so.
Well, I want to look at all the walls, make sure I'm not missing something, make sure I'm not missing something behind a boulder or a secret passageway or something that leads somewhere else.
Sure.
And where are you looking?
I'm
I
gonna
will walk with her so that my passive perception can assist in this search.
I'm gonna start in where the horde was.
Okay.
Yeah, my passive is a 20, but I have a feeling this would probably be an
Oh, well,
active
hey, you
roll.
didn't need me. I'm sure.
Yeah. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, and then I mean I'm gonna walk this whole cave, sir.
Okay. Well, you come here and you look. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. You don't see anything.
I look down this crevice. Any ledges or anything?
As you look down, it kind of freaks you out because you have this long ass vision and you can't see the bottom.
Moving along. And then I guess this area would be the last, like this room and then the dragon room.
All right. As you go to the dragon room, give me a deck save.
Oh, you guys are back.
Cool.
Who's all in the dragon room?
I've
I
already
am.
started climbing up the hole, so.
This is going to be my disadvantage roll. I'm going to get that out of the way.
Everybody who's in the dragon room, please give me a deck save.
That's a 10.
I'll go ahead and do so.
10.
24.
Disadvantage on the dex. Oh, you. No, that was terrible. Alright, so with the disadvantage, it's going to be a 14. It was a 20 and just kind of tipped over to the 8.
All right.
So I thought that I was going to have a 23, but.
We're standing there waiting for Lorena to hurry up with her inspection. The sack explodes. Everyone who rolled under a 16 takes 15 points of cold damage.
Oh, sweet. So I take
Half if
7.
you're, half if you're resistant, and it kind of like more of a burn than a cold, sort of like you got frostburn.
Largo's just like this when it goes off.
Is there some sort of sound that happens when it explodes? Like, is it audible?
It's somewhat of a
I will
not
try
very
to use
good
myself
sound,
to
but
shield
like
the party.
like a not a
So
loud
not-
burst, but a blah type.
Like a what?
Okay.
It's more
what?
more
Like
of
a
a
throw.
vomit sound than a explosion type deal.
Oh.
Okay, so then I don't think I would hear it. But
Okay.
When it goes to go off, though, I do want to position myself between them and me. Hence why I would have failed the saves. I actually just took it.
Well,
Evasion.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
have evasion.
I do.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I just have the resistance.
now what are y'all doing?
Oh, so that
I'm gonna
just
climb up the
exploded.
wall. Yeah.
Okay.
I think parents kind of coming into the dragon room, following behind, looking to see if people are leaving, what's going on.
Well, I think we're
okay.
going to head up.
Or down, whichever way that goes.
Well, let's,
This is fine. It's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and start climbing.
Alrighty then. As you
Yeah.
start climbing,
Gonna use my let me see, do I have climbing? I believe I do. I have climbing stuff.
So, what does this hole look like to start?
A butt.
it looks like a
The climber's
Looks like it
kit.
was burrowed, and it's at a slight 30-degree angle that goes up
Do I have
good 70 feet before it crests. So,
Want me to take a couple ropes up there and throw them
Yeah,
down
I
your
have
way?
a climber's kit, so I can give you the pitons to do on the way up.
Yeah, I'm checking to see
Okay.
if I have a climber's kit myself because that gives you
Uh,
advantage on the throw.
I mean, I could just drop a rope down, unless you want me to leave pittance.
That's right. You can run. Up there, I
Perrin
think, can't
Perrin
you?
is not ready to climb right now. I mean, he is not ready to climb, but he'll do his
Okay.
best.
Well,
yeah,
apparently
there's-
neither is Largal because as soon as he starts to climb up there to show how good his climbing ability is, apparently he slips, falls back down to the ground, and coins fly everywhere.
I just want to chase you around the dungeon, hitting you with it.
So I'm going to use my improved unarmored movement that allows me to move up and across vertical liquid surfaces. And I'm just going to bolt through there.
Shit.
Yeah. And movement. All
Yeah,
the way.
no, the rope works. Either way, it'll give us advantage. So.
And then, yeah, toss a rope down. Two
Okay.
ropes together.
Have to be two.
Tied together. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have given you the rope out of my kit. So.
And as they're doing that, I'm going to pick up the coins that fell on my back.
oh, okay.
Perrin, how not ready for climbing are you? Like, is the rope going to be enough to help you?
I think it should be. I don't know. I can't say that I know, but I'll try. Looking at him, you can see he's wearing like heavy armor. He's very kind of like burdened, but
Well, here, why don't you use my the boots, the things that hook on your shoes that I have in my kit to help you.
please, I would appreciate that. I'll
Yeah,
return them to you as soon as we climb to the top.
I'm pretty dexterous, so you're not right then, but like normally.
I'll call down the hole towards you guys and tell you, if you need it, we got a potion of climbing.
I might want to save that for later in case we need. I mean, this is only 70 feet.
Yeah.
Only 70 feet. Only 76 when we fall.
Yeah.
Why don't I try to go before
Yeah,
anybody
you
else?
go
So if I fail, we'll know.
I'll
Yep.
keep an eye on you, just in case you do
Go ahead
fall.
and
Rope's down there. I'll be holding onto the other end. So
athletic
if you
or
fall,
acrobat.
Doesn't
Either
matter. Doesn't
And
matter.
you're rolling with advantage now.
Doesn't matter. All right. 6.
Wait, with advantage though.
I didn't click that again. All right.
There you go.
hey, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. You have a slippery start, but you're able to catch yourself and make your way up.
I hit the same spot a minute ago.
Advantage. I rolled a natural 1 and a 17.
All
Natural
right.
1 was my initial climbing. That's why I fell and dumped my coins everywhere.
24 total for me.
Okay. Once, like, Perrin, you had a slippery start. Could be because the, entryway is kind of covered with some extremely cold,
Almost like
slippery
something blew
ice.
up in here that froze everything.
Yeah. So you slipped a
Look,
bit.
it was
but
just
you're
an
able-
idea, okay? Sometimes they
able-
work out. Sometimes you make soup. This was
Uh-huh.
my soup moment.
So you're able to.
Turtle soup, or
He was working out. Now apparently we got to make soup.
Yeah.
According
Only
to her
if he
logic.
talks. Only if he talks.
Oh, he's telling everybody.
Don't do that, sir. Don't make me kill your turtle.
Oh. But you're able to make it up, no problem.
I like that
Who's
turtle.
next?
No.
Well, I'll be last, so who's left.
Yeah, Lorena's not attached to you. She doesn't give a shit if you like the turtle or not.
You will.
All right.
He knows too
so
many dark
mine
secrets.
is a 21 climb.
All right. After learning your lesson, you step over the icy part and make your way up. And as you come up, let's move you all to here. As soon as I can find
New map.
where the map that I'm on and where you are.
Can I take the downtime here for a second just to
Sure.
say that I realized that Ilmater is Jesus, but I realized this like a couple of days ago, thinking about who Ilmater was and looking at him, that I definitely realized Ilmater is Jesus, since he's that's what he's meant to be. Just saying, sorry, sidebar,
No,
sorry.
that's fine.
He kind of is. Like, I just
Yeah.
look at him again when you have a chance, just saying.
Okay.
It's
Let's
dark out
drop down right about here.
Are you okay? I was saying, make sure you know the
Top
I'm
left
sorry,
hand
where?
corner.
Darkness
Top
for
left
me.
hand.
up here.
Move your character to
Top
the top left.
Top left.
Yeah, if you can see my arrow at all.
Ooh. Ooh. This is not a very big map. I can see all the things. Or do you not have dynamic lighting on?
Dynamic lighting.
I don't have dynamic lighting. You
But
are
I'm pretending I cannot see all the things.
well. What you see here
Lots
is
of fire.
well,
Well, it's
the
cold.
fire's no longer there,
It's cold. Gotta have lots of camp.
and these tents are a little bit ransacked because there was a camp here with a expedition that maybe could have been taken away.
So an abandoned camp.
Not by choice. Perrin will recognize this being their campsite before everything went to shit.
Tits up.
Yeah.
Perrin is so tiny. That's because you're a little dwarf. Oh, now you're bigger than everybody. Actually, you're the size that everybody should be. Yeah.
This is the campsite that we stayed at before we crawled down and realized that we were resting underneath dragons.
Yeah.
Is there anything in any of these tents worth salvaging?
Do you want to take a look?
Any
Oh, I'm
foods,
asking
any
our friend who
rations?
stayed at this camp. Oh, thank you for keeping me tiny, sir. I see
Well,
what you did.
I believe
It's a
we
16
are
investigation.
lacking. I believe we are lacking camping equipment.
Uh,
I've
You're
got a
able
tent.
to salvage 2 4-person tents from taking bits and parts of others. Other than that, it's just ramshackle, torn up sleeping gear, supplies. There's nothing too extravagant. It's just cold weather gear. There's some food, rations of sorts if you want those, but mostly just mundane stuff.
we should look for some extra climbing gear for you, perhaps.
Are there any burning fires still at the camp?
No, they're all smothered out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some extra climbing gear for him.
I'll help in that search if I can.
Okay. You go throughout the boxes
21.
and you're able to kind of piece together a makeshift climbing kit.
Yeah, like some extra pitons, shoes, rope. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll try to figure out what direction we need to be heading.
Well, not the one we just came from.
Wait,
When we look past this camp, is it just like a flat mountaintop? Or, well, not flat, but like we're on top of the mountain, or are we in another cave?
Let's see here. See if I can. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Access. That's not what I wanted. This was a little bit bigger than what it should have been. Wait a minute. Where the frick are you?
Wait for it.
Out comes another dragon.
Damn it, Janet. I hate this.
Let's go.
This is where the 30 dragons come in, right?
Oh shit. Oh, shit.
No. It's not letting me pull it up.
Oops.
Have any of you ever heard of anybody mentioning the Frostmaiden before? We did learn that
We have.
There
we
is-
Have,
Yeah.
Oh,
they
you have.
apparently sacrificed townsfolk to appease her for some reason.
in
Yeah.
what town? In what town?
Apparently.
All of
There's
them towns?
just a few of them. Bryn Shandir is one of them.
yeah.
The,
Towns in general.
Yeah.
the
Where-
major
where-
town.
Where was the people located that you came to search the cave for? You said people were looking for things within the cave. What town were they located in?
They
They're
came
in
and
East
saw
Haven.
us in where? What was that?
East Haven is where we met with
The Brotherhood.
yeah, I can't pronounce her name. What towns was it? It was Bryn Shandir, Targos. Was East Haven also one of them? that
Yes.
Sacrificed?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, some of them didn't, some of them did, but yeah. Yeah, did Devessa not tell you? The speaker of Bryn Shandir?
She mentioned some problems, but I have to admit I left quite quickly before I was able to gather much information in the town. My journey took me through several places very quickly. Luckily, I was able to meet Anku and Bryn Shandir, but I wasn't able to speak to many other people there.
Where else did you explore on your way here? Did you come just right to this camp? Did you notice any caves anywhere else or
No.
any other ruins?
You found the Red Yeti.
Can I roll a history check for that?
Sure
The
can.
Red Yeti.
Still on the list.
Yeah, it's totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did make your rounds through the 10 towns. This was shortly after the sacrifice. To your understanding, they sacrificed criminals and those who were on death row anyway, so you didn't too much about it.
Or strange gnomes that are brought to him and given to him.
Which is
Yeah.
really funny that they sacrifice criminals, considering that it's basically run by a criminal syndicate. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
I mean, I think, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
We don't
Through
apologize to. No, I'm just.
through your notes and information you gathered, that the Frostmaiden. Let's see here. Let me pull up. This is what we call plot hooks.
Oh, you don't need to
This
pull
feels
that up.
weird.
So weird.
Following a plot and not
Yes.
just randomly bumbling around.
Let's see.
I don't know if I like it.
You're the one that wanted to follow the plot on Sundays. You're
No, I
upset. 'cause
really
we're
do. I
business.
really do want
Yeah.
to follow the plots. I also like being able to just kill things. So
There's room for both.
That the north spine of the world and west of the towering Reagan Glacier is a frigid expanse few dare to explore, let alone inhabit this icy land. Was windswept tundra, recently became locked under perpetual dark winter without reprieve. Oriel the Frostmaiden, the divine embodiment of winter's fury, has withdrawn to this cold corner of the world to live among mortals. Further, she has cast a terrible spell on Icewind Dale, to the detriment of most of the denizens. This is where your quest came in to figure out how to rid of this spell. You, in your notes, I assume you're sharing this with everyone?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
trusting so early. Oh,
In your notes, you are aware that the key to breaking this curse land
the staff.
is to defeat Ariel and free. What's his name?
That guy.
Where is his name? Natalia. Encalli. From his imprisonment, and that her staff is the key to unlocking that imprisonment. But there are tests that you have to embrace in order to reach the pure form of Ariel and able to fight her. It's going to be tests of strength, wits, and know-how. You took the long route to get up over the Rigan Glacier because you weren't able to find the sphere that brought sunlight to melt that. Some yahoos came across it and like, oh, I think I'll pocket this type deal. But you are now aware that the first seal has been broken. And now you are on top of this glacier and you're looking out. And
is that what we see?
Basically, yes.
All right, so we need to check out that map.
Is there a location that we know Ariel was a partial to or something like that? Like, does she have a temple to her somewhere? Because as a person of faith, I would know that a god has to have like a location where people are worshiping them at.
Yes. You heard references of Ythryn, Ythryn, and you know that it's somewhere up in this frozen glacier.
Okay, for the sake of, any viewers that might be out there watching, this was shared in our Discord. It's basically a icy plain with some buildings that look like they are kind of in ruins and a big long gash that continues through the icebergy type mountainside here. It's very pretty.
Yes. If I knew who the artist was, I would shout him out. But that's why I posted it in our
No, absolutely.
Discord.
But I do want to describe it so that way.
Yeah. So that's what you're able to relay to them.
Okay. So we know that Ariel must be in a icy like location, but if you all have other things that you need to attend to before we explore that, this seems like the place where she might be. This is a very frozen glacier-like location. Maybe there's a way deeper or higher into the mountain.
Well, I mean, there's ruins off, and I'll point in the distance where you can see, and we were sent here to search ruins for some items.
Yeah, these were I have my notes. These weren't named the Ythryn. These were like, these had a different name for these ruins.
Well, let's go check them out anyway as well.
Or this glacier, not ruin, I guess.
I don't know anything of the ruins, but I'm happy to lend my support in any way I can.
We'll try not to let you die.
Yeah, we'll try to make sure you survive.
I actually have a question.
I do not fear death. I do not fear death. Suffering is nothing besides Ilmater's blessing.
Perry.
Suffering is nothing.
Perry, okay, gotcha. We'll make sure we try to keep you alive, Perry.
Perry, I do have a question for you. Every night before bed, our how Anku has left, he would help me fill up a ring that I have that holds some spells.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to have a shielding spell or healing spell that you could pop into a ring before a rest if you have the slots?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
No, I don't know what you mean by a shielding spell, but I have many capabilities.
This was something that in a time of need I could channel into the ring and feel an extra layer of protection. Shield spell.
I believe
Wait,
I can do something like that.
No, he did the healing. I don't think he did the shield for you.
None of us, unless it was Largle, could do shield, I believe.
It was Largle.
I see how far it is. Just forget about old Largo here. It's all right.
I can tell you with 100% confidence, it wasn't me.
If I have,
I didn't write down who. I
extra-
just wrote down that I asked my team to refill them every night. That's what I have written down.
If I have power, I can do that for you. Yes.
I'll put your name, Largo, by the shield spell so I don't forget again.
Yes, it's spelled Lar.
I'm hoping I've been
That's what I'm
spelling this
writing.
correctly the entire time.
Gaul.
I've been writing it incorrectly. I've been UAL in all of my notes.
Okay. So you've searched the camp. You've acquired what you could. You see ruins off in the distance. Which direction? South will take you off the cliff and down.
Because we're not going that way.
We head towards the ruins that are on the same side of this thing.
Crevasse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's in the lead?
I'm in the back, keeping an eye out.
Perrin will be in the middle.
Perry can stay in the middle.
I'm fine wherever.
You're usually in the front. You're best in the front. Figuring out which way to go.
Behind, kind of keeping a rear guard.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I know, usually you got Anku up there with you. You gonna be all right without him?
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
All right.
He would just point out things here and there and give a little bit of insight on some things.
Yeah, they always rubbed you in the middle of your back before you started looking things over.
On occasion. I don't know exactly. Just seem to help out a little every now and then.
It's almost like you had an extra potential 4 points of whatever skill you were trying to do.
Sometimes not.
Okay.
I didn't know if he was grooming you or guiding you.
It's a little bit of both.
I do wear clothing, so it wasn't grooming.
Floyd, if you need my help, my God is here to guide you as best as he can.
Appreciate that.
Down there, down the bottom right.
Bottom right corner.
Alrighty. Gotta find my.
All right.
I'm tiny.
Tiny again.
Why is
Pretty tiny.
Do you want us to go on the other side of this wall?
Right where you're at, Skid.
Okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I thought we put ourselves behind a wall, maybe.
Oh, no.
Did you want a survival check?
Well, yes.
And perception?
Oh, Nature's blessing upon you, Typhoid.
Okay.
I cast guidance on Typhoid.
Let me find a D4.
It must be a priest thing, because he's rubbing his back, too.
It's more of like a.
That's so
definitely
bad.
not a rub. It's definitely more of like a touch. He's touching him. He's not rubbing him. He's not rubbing him. He's touching him. He's not rubbing him.
So, that is 26
Okay. So
with
you're
guidance.
smart enough not to go walking into the crevasse, but to walk along the edge, and you're heading towards the same direction. Who wanted to give a perception?
Yeah, I'm in the back, keeping an eye out. Are you also
Yep,
sorting
that's
in?
a 25 on mine.
Okay. As you're
21
walking
on
along,
mine.
you do see a slight entrance into this crevasse as you walk along.
So, from our point of view, does it look like we're looking at the top of some sort of structures and the rest of them are in the ice, or?
You haven't gotten to the structures yet.
But we do know there's an entrance into the crevasse.
Yes.
I will point that out to Typhloid, and in his head,
There's an entrance.
Oh, cool. Telepathically.
yeah, telepathically.
Okay, I was just like, oh, this has been a while.
Oh yeah.
I can't reply
Perry,
because I don't have my psi stone.
when we do this, we're talking in each other's heads because we have some psi crystals that
Well,
some people have equipped or not. I do not have mine equipped.
apparently at this point in time, I'm the only one with one equipped.
If you want one, let us know.
Yeah,
We got a few.
that would be a topic of conversation perhaps during our journey.
I mean, I don't know any as of now.
I mean, yeah, that's
Right,
an entrance.
unless you're yeah.
Do we want to? Does it look like there's an entrance into the ruins?
We just know it's an entrance into the crevasse. And we can move forward. If we end up running an issue, I guess we can backtrack.
I saw ping.
You saw a ping?
I saw a pink ping.
I wasn't
Oh.
looking at the map. Sorry.
Neither was I. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. So anyway,
I was getting the next map set up if you decide to walk on by. Because, plot hooks and shit.
we should go check out whatever this is in this crevasse right here. That's probably a reason that it's here.
Oh, like maybe it's like part of a plot or something.
Well, we're supposed to be up here checking ruins, and if there's a way into the crevasse, there may be ruins down there to check stuff.
You're in the lead. You just walk whatever direction you're going to walk. We're going to follow.
If we're all fine with going into the ruins.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
What are we dispelling?
Oh, that was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I did that by accident. I did it by
Wait a
accident.
minute.
It's
Is this
fine,
what we need
that's
to
fine.
know?
Nope,
No, I
it's
was
fine.
looking at
I'm tired
another
of hearing that
spell.
voice in my head. Dispel magic.
Yeah, you might want
Oh.
to check your spell slots then, because it may have actually just used a
Yeah.
slot by
There's a
accident.
chance of
Okay,
that.
okay.
While we're like traveling and stuff, I would have asked you, your spells. You use your charisma based, right? Like it's about your relationship with your god. Like, what do you use to cast your spells, Lucas?
Who?
Since I'm asking a out of character
He's a
question.
cleric.
Oh,
It's a wisdom.
oh,
Wisdom.
yeah.
Cleric.
Wisdom. I'm a cleric, so it's
Just
wisdom.
checking because I have that band of intellect I wasn't using.
Oh, okay.
Really? I know
The
somebody can
investigator.
use it.
Yes. Yeah.
Wouldn't
Put
be
it
a
on one.
horrible idea. We would actually get him to be able to do stuff.
I mean,
Does anybody want me to? I have powers to contact Ilmater. I can find out what is ahead of us. It may not be a clear answer, but I can talk to my patron.
that
To
doesn't
understand
sound like a
what is
bad
ahead of us.
idea. Maybe you can ask this Elmatar or whatever you're calling this guy.
Ilmater.
Okay. My bad, Perry. Sorry about that. So you could ask him which route we should go. Should we travel the top side or head down in the crevice? I mean, it might be a good idea to go ahead and ask.
I could easily do that. Easily.
You look back and you see me while you're talking to him about that, taking out this headband and calling to Wampus.
Shiny.
Wampus, come here.
Shiny.
See if it fits him.
I mean, it's a magic item. It
I know that.
adjusts to fit, and he goes, ooh, upgrade. Now he's got to attune to it. And that is his third attunement slot.
He's going to be the smartest thing here.
All
Okay.
right, I'm taking it out of my inventory, so
I'll put it in my notes that that's who has it.
You're doing commune, correct?
Yes, he's doing commune. Right?
All right.
Commune or
Divination.
Divination.
Gotcha.
Okay.
yeah, you're not doing what the hell is it? Because we just got it in our Tuesday night game. Where you got to roll
divine intervention.
Yeah, not doing intervention. You're just doing the communicating.
I'm casting the spell divination. I'm asking Ilmater if we should go into the crevasse. Should we go into the crevasse, or should we pass the crevasse and continue on?
How long is it going to take to cast?
Well,
oh my gosh, Marcus, you actually get to tell him.
It's the duration is instantaneous. The casting time is 1 action, so it's 6 seconds. Yeah.
So you'll know
so
right
it's
now.
not sitting here waiting for you to do any kind of ritual.
No.
Yeah, like a
No,
ceremony
it's boom. It's boom. Sort of happens instantaneously.
Sweet.
Beep bada boom.
So,
And it's an incense or sacrificial offering, which is worth 25 gold pieces. So I'm offering up, I guess. Let's see what I'm offering.
Could literally be gold.
It could be gold.
Backpack and I had you 25 gold.
No, Ilmater doesn't want gold.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
No. I would say I'm literally sitting there burning incense and like creating like a kind of ritual sort of thing. It doesn't take that long a time, but it might take a couple minutes.
Okay. As you're saying these words, let's see. It could be a short phrase, cryptic, or an omen. All right. As you are there sitting with your spells, your legs are crossed, you feel a burrow coming up from under your legs. As you look down, you see a white rabbit come burrowing out of the snow. Looks at you and then starts hopping and heading around and up north.
Into the crevasse, into the crevasse, or around it?
Back and around.
Oh, dinner.
Come here, and it starts hopping back that way.
I fear only danger lies in the crevasse.
Well, if your god says we should go to the north.
The message.
Do we follow the white rabbit?
The message from Ilmater.
Is it an evil bunny? Do we run away?
I saw a creature of peace run around the crevasse. I fear that only danger faces us.
I thought white rabbits usually run into holes. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's the way we need to go.
All right, we'll follow the white rabbit.
Better hurry.
How's that for following a hook?
You might be running late.
Why? Would he have a very important date, perhaps?
Round we go.
Alrighty.
Marcus,
as you're.
Damn it.
Oh no!
My cave full of 30 dragons. I gotta put it somewhere else.
Going.
Oh no!
And you die.
That was my hook or red herring, per se.
White rabbit?
No, the crevice.
Yes, the crevice was the herring.
Wait, I thought the crevice was a hole in the. I'm confused. What does crevice mean again?
Oy vey.
Hey, it's only fair after all the shenanigans you guys did to me on Sunday nights when I was running.
What shenanigans?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I do miss Belfie a little bit. Pretty fun.
Hold on. Where's the picture go? I'm moving y'all to the next map.
Oof.
Hi.
Hi. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it?
Yes? No?
Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Nope, that's the video.
How long does it take for us to
Okay.
walk, by the way?
This is extremely thick, so it's a little bit longer than you expected
Is it longer than an hour?
to walk
To
up
walk
there.
back
Yeah.
up? Yeah. It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you need snowshoes, anyone?
No, we got all that. I'm
No,
just
all right.
because somebody's riding on a shoulder, they're getting a short rest.
Yes.
Which means
This
So
red
you're
dragon
attuned, all of
comes
a sudden he's
by.
talking to you in full sentences?
Uh-huh.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way I can adjust this. Yeah, I do. I can customize.
A pit fiend
hell?
appears out of nowhere,
Yes.
and
Wampus is just yanked.
Okay. All right. There we go. No, I had okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi.
I feel like I've seen this black map before.
Yes. Top corner left or bottom corner right? Which one?
Let me
Gonna go
Or
bottom
are we
left.
gonna,
or something
mix
like
it up a little bit and go like, top corner right and bottom corner left?
well, let's go raw hell. Oops, you
Let's
probably
see what
didn't
right
see
here
that.
is.
Nope.
Nope.
Bottom center.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
Mix it up a little.
okay. No corners. Wow, Rebel.
Oh, we got some boats.
Yeah.
I
As
didn't
you
bring
make
my flippy flops.
your way,
No.
you see a semi-frozen over lake with some cracks in the ice and stuff. And you see a building off to your right. Sorry, I was about to say left, but right. And off in the distance, you see what appears to be a large tower that's surrounded by some ruins.
Well,
What?
I think we should probably check this building, see if there's anyone up here for any reason.
Okay. As you go to the door, it is unlocked.
Knock, knock.
No answer.
Can I check it for traps?
Yeah, if you want,
ahead.
go ahead. I mean, it's unlocked, it seems.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not trapped. Plus, yeah, we'll see. All right. So that's investigation, correct?
Correct.
Ooh, 21.
All right. It doesn't seem trapped to you.
All right. I say we go in, but try and go in quietly.
All right. Open the door and go in.
Okay. If you're going
Hi.
quietly, give me stealth.
All right. This one's rolling well. Let's keep it up. Ooh. 25.
That's gonna be an 18 on my stealth.
All right.
I was just an 8.
Well, y'all
Ding
think
dong.
y'all are hidden, especially from the frozen corpse that you see lying in the bed.
Oh. Wow.
Perrin,
This body
Yes,
seems like it's been
yes.
entombed in ice.
we got some
Yes.
dead guy here. You do anything with them?
Yes. Let me take a second. That's what I'm looking for. I would have to wait until we rested if I wanted to speak with this person. Otherwise, I can try and ascertain the way that they have been.
Let's
killed.
just see how they died. I mean, this doesn't feel like our main. I wouldn't think that we need to talk. I just want to know if it was a natural died in my sleep and froze, or if something killed them.
I would like to use my my advantage on my ability check here to make this
All right.
medicine.
Okay.
Don't need it, apparently. That's a 21.
Well, you used it anyway.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
As you're looking over, you're not seeing any defensive wounds or anything like that, so you don't think he was murdered per se. There's no wounds that you can see. From the look of him, he looks pretty young, so you're not thinking it was any like old age related type disease. It's just he is completely blue and frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be
Elemental cause.
an effect of the Frostmaiden, effect of Ariel. He looks frozen solid, nearly.
Halfway through that sentence, I start looking through the place.
Okay.
They're dead. No.
All right. Give me investigations.
I'm gonna look under the bed while she's looking at the rest of the place.
Okay. As you go down to look underneath the bed, you see that it's completely iced over, the bed itself.
Oh, the entire bed's entombed in ice.
Yes.
All right.
Isn't that what a frost giant, not a frost giant, but a white dragon does before it eats?
I mean, this seems similar to what would have happened if we would have been closer to that.
Hey, remember the ship with the kobolds? That entire horde was encased in ice.
Yeah. I rolled a 7. I don't find much, I don't think.
White dragon, maybe? Another?
Look,
No,
some
There's
drawers.
one nearby.
One copper piece.
I'm not worried about the money.
Oh, there it is under a foot of ice. Let me just get
More
to
like
that.
things.
Ting, ting, ting.
I like things.
Well, you do come across a box crate, probably about 3 feet by 4 feet, filled with fish that have been kind of frozen over. And you see drawing on the table of, let's see, let's see here, dynamic lighting. Of that on the table.
That?
Uh-huh. You see that there's a calendar with the name. Do you not see it?
Oh, there's a
It's
picture
the
that popped
whales?
up on the map.
Oh, over there. Okay. No,
Yeah.
I don't see it. Okay.
What the hell is that on the whale's head?
Ooh.
What the fuck is that on the whale's head?
Oh, I want to go sit in it.
The saddle of sorts.
You hear or you see what appears to be feeding times for Anyak. Angajuk. So however you want to pronounce that, because I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it seem religious to me looking at it?
That looks
No.
science.
No.
No.
It's science, babe.
What's that?
Yeah. Well,
And oh, that it says it's feeding times.
Yes, and you notice that it's been a while since maybe past 2 weeks since.
Oh, so
On
maybe
October.
we take that box of fish and see if that whatever this is still around.
That whale creature
Yeah.
with the weird saddle looking thing on it.
Yeah, it looks like a good time.
Quick question. With my
I don't know
background,
why.
have I ever heard of anything like this in my
No,
background?
you have not.
Okay.
Is there like any water noticeable around here? Like a large piece of water, like maybe frozen over or anything? Like
I mean,
just
there's
that,
a
that
boat.
one.
Yeah, this
I
whole
This one,
area.
right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, everything past the edge there. You see
Is
the cliffside
water. Yeah.
is ice and water mixture.
Okay.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. Holy hell, what was I gonna say?
So it looks like in this picture, there's land here, and a dock right there. And we're on land. There's land over here and a dock right there.
So dock here and there's dock there and
So you're saying
yeah,
that open section of water that's right there might be where it come up at?
there.
Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, let's check it out. I
All
go
right.
look at this fish. Is it like one big block or is it like individual fish frozen?
It's like when you open your freezer and you have a bag of chicken. They're all individual, but they're kind of frozen together.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and take my daggers and try and like split them up, so it's
Okay.
like one fish stuff and get them all together and go, all right, I guess we're gonna try and find a whale.
What did it say that whale's name was? Angjak?
This you said I could pronounce it how I want. It's Angie.
Okay.
It doesn't sound right.
We can take the boat that's just at that dock and go over to
Well,
that
I mean,
little
it's
opening.
frozen, right?
Water ice mixture.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Let's go find Angie.
Okay.
If we all want to hop on that boat and row on over.
Well, as you get over to the boat, you see it is stuck in ice, trapped against a 10-foot long wooden pier. The pier is ice glazed and slippery. But you do notice that the ice there around your area is pretty thick.
Like walkable thick, or
You want to try and test it?
I mean, I
no?
can
I wanted
test
to
it.
ask you.
Okay.
I mean,
you want to test it? Do
it'd
it.
be safer if I did.
Yeah.
I'm more
Okay.
accustomed with water.
Facts.
All right.
How far down onto the ice is it?
It's about 3-foot step. You do see some seals out in this area, kind of sunbathing.
Which area? I missed the ping.
I didn't see it. Are you on the right layer?
I will.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're just on the ice.
Yeah, they're kind of
Okay.
sunbathing.
Okay. I'll sit down on the dock and put some pressure onto the ice
Okay.
and see how much it takes for it to break. If it can
All
hold
right.
my weight.
As you're pushing and pushing and pushing, you end up standing yourself up.
I'll do a little bit of a perimeter around. See if it's all
Okay.
safe close.
Let's move to this here. This area here seems all pretty safe. It starts getting shaky as you come across this way.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So yeah, it seems like it's safe over this area, and
Okay.
could break the boat free if you want. Probably won't be too hard.
But in your walks, you do notice over here a approximately a 1 foot diameter copper bell dangles from a 10-foot tall wooden pole. Attached
I
to
do
the
say, chaps, I think maybe that bell might call whatever you're looking for.
Largo's British now.
I was just about to say I saw a bell over here.
The
That
fuck was
might-
that?
that might call on Chuck.
Was that Wampus who said that?
Oh boy.
I'm very happy with this decision.
Of everything.
If you release the boat, somebody can go with you. But I'm too heavy to walk upon the ice. I fear I'll fall in.
I can walk on the ice with you.
I can walk on the ice just fine. I mean, I'm only 1.5 feet tall.
I could break out
So,
my
Wampus,
old quarterstaff and break the ice around the boat.
do you like your headband?
I do say, it makes me feel a whole lot smarter. And, upgrade, if you will.
Okay. Also, I'll let him take two additional languages other than common, just because he's got 19 intelligence.
Yeah, I'm working on his character as well. And I'm trying to figure out what class to give it, but his background, I've put Outlander, and one of the languages is Dwarven. Since he's been riding with me so long, he's listened to me talk. I guess the other one will be under common.
All right. It takes you a good 20 minutes or so to break the boat from the ice. I take it y'all are going to take the boat over, or what?
Yeah, parent this.
It'd be if he just doesn't feel safe walking on the ice
It
and
might be better to do so.
going in the boat.
I think I liked it better when you only had a few words you could say.
Structural integrity of the boat before we use it.
That's fair.
All right.
Does it look seaworthy or lake-worthy or whatever this is?
Yes, any obvious holes, cracks. Good. All right. Then we'll take you over to ring the bell, I assume, to meet Angjok?
Yeah,
my guess.
Angie.
Sure.
Do we get there with no issues?
You get there with no issues. The seals kind of scatter a bit as you come across.
All right, whoever wants to ring the bell, so to say, I'll just hand you fish if they appear.
I mean, do we want food? There are some seals.
Let's take care of this first. I think we're okay on the food right now. We did find some rations and stuff. Why are you needing fresh meat?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, just checking.
Ding.
Make an insight check on that.
Go ahead. Uh, 16. Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I wasn't being sly with it. I'm just asking if you want some fresh meat.
By the way, did y'all take the crate over?
Ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah, no, I separated all the fish, so we'll be able to throw them in one by one, and yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Pam. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say the insight check is to decide if the fresh meat is for him as a lean-in or
food in general would probably have been mentioned as food.
Oh.
Yeah. So we ring the bell. I don't know why I said it like that. I regret it, actually.
Ring
yeah, it's just like
bell. Anyways, about 10 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by.
Throw fish in.
Just as you go to throw the fish, you hear a "Ow! What the fuck was that for?" as this whale comes popping up as you smack him in the face with the fish.
I do say, I guess that's probably an awakened whale.
Guys, there's a narwhal next to the whale in the picture, and it makes me so happy.
A talking yeti. That's unusual.
I look like a gnome, good sir. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Have you
my
ever
apologies.
met Felix?
Why is nobody asking him how he learned to talk? Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking if he's ever met Felix now. Just ignoring the fact that he's
Felix.
away.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
that's a running theme right now on Rime of the Frostmaiden. Is pretty much most of the animals we run into seem to be awakened.
yeah.
Some
I've
goats.
heard of a chap named Felix through a
Monster we saved.
fish friend of mine.
Yes.
Haven't seen him
Was
in a
that
while.
fish possibly Limpetus? Limpetus?
That's right, because you like.
Yes. Have you seen them? I haven't seen them in a while. Not in quite a few years.
They're
Yeah, no.
out.
The two of them were stuck in the lake. I can't remember the name of the lake, but I would. Anyway, they asked to be moved to the Sea of Moving Ice, so we helped them get to the Sea of Moving Ice.
Really? How did you manage that?
Made him
Magic.
small. Had a friend who turned into a bird and carried him away.
So, yeah, you're probably lost on this. Felix was a plesiosaur.
Don't ask any questions.
And
you
his
don't want
friend
the
was the
answer to.
literal
There's
fish.
there's a yeti talking now. There's a whale talking.
Yeah, Perrin
Things
has
went weird
never
real
seen
quick.
anything like this. He is standing there just kind of like,
You did take in that same stuff we took in a little bit ago, right?
We took something in?
Yeah, you didn't breathe in the cold air that was in the cavern?
Oh, no, I avoided that.
Well, that's what allowed you to start hearing voices.
Yes, sir. Don't. I was gracefully awakened by a druid friend that I came across. She seemed quite set on the animals of this realm here to have a voice, to be able to speak out against the unruly hunters that we've had hunting down my kind.
Let's see.
There was a goat or ram that came through quite a few years ago as well.
Yeah.
We were attacked a long time ago
Right.
by a druid and a bunch of goats.
That all talked.
Well, they
You're
screamed,
kind of assholes.
but they screamed like people when they were attacking us and getting attacked back.
Well, goats tend to scream like people. Have you never heard a goat scream?
I was wondering what that noise was.
Mm-hmm. It's not 9 o'clock yet. Can't bring up that joke.
why would a druid have such interest in allowing making you awakened? What is it against the people of the realm, or is it against something else?
Druids can be a little weird, from my experience.
I don't know. I guess it was more easier since the druid helped me out. I was a transport, as you can see, this nice blue bubble above me. I helped ferry people down to the. Shit, just lost it. To ensure safe transport for those who partake in undersea research. The caretaker, Anga, who I haven't seen in a few weeks.
I ask what they look like.
He describes a fella that you've seen kind of frozen over.
Awkward.
It seems like he got a little too cold one night.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that seems to be a shame.
Do you hear Bill's music in the background?
No.
No.
Nope.
Do you know anything about the winter or the frost that has come over this land? Do you know anything about the conditions here? Anything about the Frostmaiden? Have you heard of that name before?
Does anybody know how to make
say
an
I
image
have,
to show him what they look like?
because
I can't.
I know this realm goes through cycles of cold and warmth. It seems like it's been a while since there's warmth, but y'all measure time differently than we do.
In
Speaking
your
of time,
how long has it
Are you
been since
hungry?
it's been warm?
He lifts up his fin. I don't have a watch. It's
What's a watch?
I think he means a sundial.
do you want this fish? I know it seemed like that they had a schedule to bring food to you. Are you able to hunt on your own, or do you want these now?
I'm able to hunt on my own, but the fish he gives me is redundant. Kind of hoping for something more appeasing to my appetite. I would love to have an octopus.
Seal. Oh,
Well, you're in luck. Lorena's got one right behind her.
Huh?
On the wall behind Tara.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Okay, I thought you said Lorena, so I thought
So that's-
actually like Wampus had turned into an octopus or something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But I don't know where there's any octopus around here. They'd all be below for sure.
Yes.
I mean, I saw some seals over there just not too long ago, but
Oh, Charlie and his gang. They're kind of dicks. Think they're so cool because they can get out on the ice and feel the sun. Joke's on them, it's dark.
That's funny.
they were sunning themselves.
That's because the GM forgot that it's perpetual darkness.
We weren't
Half the
gonna say
time the
anything.
sun's here.
You
Fair.
did just
Very fair.
fine. We just rolled right past that. We wouldn't have said a word.
So underwater research. Are there any ruins down there that you know of?
There are some ruins that seem to be built underneath that, as he nods towards the large tower that you see out in the middle of what looks to be like an island in this lake with a large tower with ruins around. That there's some ruins below that.
Would it be possible for you to take us there?
roll a persuasion.
Why am I the one talking?
Because you're doing such a fine job, lad.
Well, question. You did say you were able to take Felix to the sea, correct?
We did do that, yes.
We had a companion traveling with us at the time that had the ability to fly. How far away are we from
We were like 60 miles in the middle of nowhere.
Right, but like if they were to fly, how long would that take them? If they had a real good fly speed.
If we can get Janessa here, she can wind walk, and then he can make his way to the ocean.
Well,
Because
I'm
I
just wondering,
can't
could he go
carry
60
a
miles
whale.
an hour with the right
How long
creature?
does polymorph last?
An
An
hour.
hour.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not enough.
and
It's not enough.
But see, if you
I make
cast
you a
wind
Corvette.
walk on
No.
the enlightened, it doesn't need to breathe, so it can actually go without teleport.
yeah. But it would just be the case of getting it.
Not to mention whales breathe oxygen anyway, so.
Yeah.
Might have
And
some
if you
skin
wanted,
issues.
we could get that saddle
We could work
off
on
of you.
trying to come back with somebody that can help.
Give him persuasion.
Who?
You're the one that's been doing most of the talking.
I've been getting a lot of help and people suggesting stuff.
Okay, I will let you have it with advantage.
Hey, that's a 4, and then an 18 plus 0.
Okay.
We'll make a deal.
Very well. If you're able to come back whenever you're done with whatever you're doing over there, then I'll gladly take you over.
So we need to get Anku to send Janessa.
Yeah.
He's out doing his own thing right now. He can
Yeah,
help us,
Anku's not
surely.
here. Yeah.
Well, we
You know, stuff going on in the background.
I have a feeling that our best way to get over there is on boats.
Probably.
Yeah, the reason I thought of that Janessa gal, I don't know if you've met her. She's a fairly high level of casting, I guess you would call it, however that works.
Mm-hmm.
She has pretty interesting things she can do and ways to move people.
Ah, a wizard.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
there's a difference.
Yeah. Wizards often have interesting powers, but we find ourselves in the middle of a frozen lake near a ruin of a tower, and our only way seems to be on boats.
I mean, if Anja, that's your name, right?
Yes.
So it's
If
not
you're-
Angie? I was saying it wrong this whole time.
If you're willing to help us to those ruins,
Yeah.
It
I
looks
said I
like
would
it's
take you
pretty
to
big.
the ruins.
then we don't have to worry about boat.
Yeah. I thought we struck an accord that I would take you all over there, and then when you guys get back to wherever, you send folks to help free me.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That
Let's do it.
works.
Yeah.
A deal. A deal is a deal.
Yes. If this was a human, I'd probably be lying through my teeth and failing, but
We
No,
seem
I
to
will
help
totally
outsiders.
ask.
this is a creature.
That seems to be why
I'll
we do
totally
it.
ask for them to come back and help.
Yeah. Like if winter wolves, yeah, we'll help them. Humans, nah. We'll let the entire
Fair.
city burn. But yeah, there's these 2 winter wolves being abused by a mammoth. Screw that guy.
All right. So you guys hop in, and as you get towards the bubble, you notice it's not like a canopy or anything. It's sort of a protective barrier that you kind of merge into.
Oh, this feels weird.
But you hold your breath distinctly as you dive down. Not being able to hold it any longer, you take a deep breath, and you realize, interesting. And you see several different kinds of fish and sea life as he slowly takes you over there. And then we will go ahead and take our break.
Yep. Cool, because I got to go walk the dog. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so don't go too far. And we are back. Yeah, and I had the wrong banner up, but that's okay. We are back. Having a nice little discussion with an awakened whale who we're making deals with. And I think we're inside a magical bubble.
Yes. And you're swimming and swimming and swimming. And he brings you up to the surface. All right. If we can get everyone to put themselves here.
This is
Turns out
huge.
I didn't
Where's
see
here?
anything, so where's here?
Nope, sorry. Yeah.
Looks like a throwing star.
Bottom center again.
All right.
So we're on accord, right? With Anjuk. If we
Mhm.
survive whatever's here, we'll do what we can to get you,
Free him, yes.
out of here.
All right.
Is it not to channel through all this water and ice and stuff that you could get out to the ocean?
Well, what happened with Felix is there was actually a way, but it had been blocked with rubble or something like that.
We
Yeah.
went where you
I'm-
told us to.
I know, but
Messing with you.
hold on one second. I got issues going on.
Yep.
All
Sure.
right, not a problem. So yeah, we're wherever this is, ruins. Cool.
All right.
Pretty big island.
Not imposing or scary looking whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's fine.
Well, yes, it's
Definitely
cool.
okay.
There's ice everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
This is
Now, of course, if I was the DM, I'd be hating you guys right now for giving this headband of intellect to a fucking Yeti tyke. I found
Oh,
a
yeah, no,
homebrew.
you would-
I found a homebrew snow Yeti as a playable race, and he is a 5th level arcane trickster. I'm just trying to figure out, should I give him boost in dexterity for his ability check, or should I give him a feat? So
Definitely a feat.
just trying to figure out what feat to give him.
Something ridiculous like a heavy armor. Would be amazing.
Well, I thought about dual wielder.
Mhm.
And wield.
Hale brought us to this point here. Cool. So the whale
Oh,
disappears.
wait, I know what I can give him.
The whale's
Yeah.
working with, yeah.
It went back underground.
We're stuck on this giant piece of ice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Do you have a way to contact people over long distances?
If we choose to take a rest, I can certainly do so. Yes, I have that power.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry. We've got some
Oh.
spare guns.
Yes, motherfucking please. I also
He just so happens he has a pistol on his waist at all.
well, we have this energy gun still. We have an energy pistol left.
I
Yeah,
can't
we've
use
got-
him
How many
because I failed my
cartridges do we
rules.
have?
Huh?
How many energy cells do we have?
Well, we only have what's in the guns. We don't have spare cells. We've got
Right.
what's in the guns. We've got one laser rifle, or one laser pistol and 2 laser rifles.
Okay.
So
I'm eventually gonna want the
Ow,
cells
ow,
on with those.
Ow.
Aliens, literally aliens.
we came across
There's-
the Nautilus. Then
Yeah.
they had them in there.
Yeah.
You know, mind flayers, their ships and stuff. It's part of my secret. I was a prisoner. We're still trying to figure out if the group liked Largal before or after he got his memory back.
After he became a bit more of an asshole, and it's fine.
Because before he was like, you know, he didn't know his past. He only had a few months of memories. Hey, look, there's
Okay.
malwares. Hey, guys! Oh, we're supposed to fight those. Oops.
All right. As he comes up, you come up to an abandoned dock that's somewhat destroyed. Let's see here. At the back of the docks, giant-sized steps climb to the top of the 50-foot high cliffs. The 20-foot wide path is made from bricks of ice, leads up from the docks to the Fortress of Grim Skull.
Okay.
And this is
It'll
weird.
take
This
us
is these
to
are the ruins, huh?
creepy Skull Island.
Mhm.
See?
Yes.
Took a note. Took a
Well,
note.
this is actually Island of Solstice.
That's what?
Seems like there's
Island of Solstice.
Yeah,
That's
creepy
from-
Skull
and-
Island.
Island of Solstice. It seems like there's quite a few ruins on the Island of Solstice.
Yes.
Well, it's definitely worth checking out. Then there might be some stuff here worth.
Can we tell what direction the nearest ruins are?
I mean, first we gotta climb up all this stuff, right?
Right. Right.
And then,
I
then we'll
mean-
probably be able to see more.
Let's see how
The
far.
center definitely looks like a
Oh,
promising.
shit. It's really far. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're a tad bit big for the
Got
map.
it.
Yeah.
We're a smidge big, but
We're far. Okay.
does it look like the center is the highest point?
Okay. You guys see that?
Oh, cool.
Oh. Oh.
So that's the path.
Is there a
That's
white
the-
rabbit running along that?
No, those are the frozen steps that you see.
Okay.
God.
I could ask again, but there goes my next powerful spell. All right.
No.
It's all
no.
right. No. It's
I would
fine.
like you to keep that,
Okay. All right. All right.
please.
All right. How long has it been in all of the traveling and talking to the whale and that sort of thing?
It's been since you were freed, the fight, and the travel up, and then the well. You've been traveling for a little over 8 hours now.
Cool.
Okay.
We got some more time in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, as you are looking upon, let's see what you guys see here. Oh, did I close those out? Damn it. Why did I do that? All right. You guys, from a distance, basically see
From a
this.
distance, you see this gate. Oh, that's.
I don't want to see that. I want to see something different.
That looks pretty cool.
Well, that's what we see.
Anything else besides that? All right.
Well,
I like it. It's got a
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
certain air to it.
It's gonna
Maybe we
be
should just
fantastic.
evict whoever lives here and make it our own. It seems to be my
Yeah.
theme.
is there any from here? Can we see any of the mainland or anything like that in any direction?
Yeah, you can see out. Let me make sure I'm on the right level.
No, you can't see it
All right.
because magic.
What? Yeah, you can. You see the entire map. You see some ruins over in this direction. Some more.
Sprinkled around. So I guess
Yeah.
the question is, do we want to explore the smaller ruins before we go up to this thing?
I
You
mean,
guys
we're
tell me.
supposed to be finding some lost artifacts and whatnot.
I'm afraid we may have stumbled upon something larger than a few lost artifacts.
Well, these are supposed to be from like a real long time ago, so I don't know how those work.
Do
But
we see any fires or anything in that skull type location?
Nope.
Not that I would expect to see any. And
All right.
Can I make a religion or history check to see if the image of the skull means anything, the image of the building means anything?
Sure can.
Is one more appropriate, or should I just choose?
Whichever one you're doing. Religion will give you one answer, and the other will give you the.
Horrible. 10.
You aren't too sure. You're thinking that it may be religious just because of the skull face, but nothing comes to your mind at this time.
All right. Well,
This may be religious.
does this remind us of anything we've run into?
Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. Rising before you is a 600-foot tall mountain of glacial ice. Its peak carved to resemble a gigantic skull wearing a crown, weaving up to the mountain's southern slope. Are enormous stairs hewn from the ice. These steps, which extend from the base of the mountain to the base of the fortress, are clearly made for giants. What was your question again? I'm sorry.
Does it remind us of anything we've come across already? If it looks like it was built for giants, does it have any resemblance to the frost giant stuff that we already ran into once?
It does. And as you mentioned about giants, it kind of triggers Perrin. That this is may have been a castle or something to one of the mythologies of frost giants.
Okay.
One of their gods or
Well,
demigods.
Perrin hates giants, so I mean, dwarves are natural enemies of giants, I feel in some sort of way. So he would relay that to the party and just say like, it's clearly giants make this their home, or giants must have made this their home at some point.
I see.
all right, yeah, it's good to know. We could prepare in case there are any here.
Well, I think we should check out the smaller ruins first. Yeah. You never know what we might find, or, maybe we'll find the items that we're supposed to find, and then, maybe they'll be helpful. I don't know.
Possibly.
Very wise.
Okay. As you start to walk up, you do see a creature. Kind of just curiously looking at you. Oh, I didn't show it to you guys. I'm sorry.
Like looking in Discord and everything.
We've seen these before. I know we've fought these before as well.
Fought a few of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no.
He's kind of looking at y'all and kind of waves. Just perplexed.
Well, that's different than what they were last time. Last time they were just hiding and attacking us.
Yeah, last time they were assholes.
You
Can I
wanna
do
go
a
talk to
perception
him,
check
Perrin?
to see if I feel like any more are hiding?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Perrin is just like, if he waves, Perrin is just kind of waving back and walking up a little bit.
Okay. As you do your perception check, what do you got?
I'm gonna. I'd also like to look to see if it's trying to be a distraction from anything in the area.
25.
Okay, you don't see any more ice methods running around. You're doing an insight check on this ice method. Is that what you're doing, Kurt?
Yeah, if that's fine, that'll work.
Well, I thought you said something about if he's trying to be a distraction, right?
Yeah, if he's trying to be a distraction or.
Okay. Give me an insight.
14 plus at least 4. Let me double check. Plus 8, so 22 total.
He doesn't seem to be trying to signal or anything like that. He just waved and started to pick out his nails and look around.
This is awful strange.
Hey, you! Scarmy Largle.
He perks up and he starts to speak out to you. And do you know what languages do you know?
I know Primordial, Elvish, Common, and Thieves' Cant. Thieves' Cant.
Okay. You hear a dialect of Primordial.
Okay.
Come across, and you're able to catch some of the words. And he's like, "Hi, welcome to Solstice Island. What brings you here?"
We're looking for some stuff that might have been left in some ruins. Are you alone?
Yeah, I'm alone. Well, I mean, you got everybody up at the castle. I'm just they really don't let me inside, so
Why not? You seem perfectly nice.
Well, it's a little hot in there for me. You know, I come out every once in a while, talk with Angie.
With who?
Angie, you called
her
Angie
yourself.
How you pronounce that Will's name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nobody else is in any of the other areas here? No other humanoids like us?
No. It's awfully damn cold up here for you humanoid like folks.
I'm gonna one moment. I'm not sure if anybody else can understand us, and I don't want to be rude. I turn around and I don't know what to do.
What did it say? What did it say?
They're alone. There's a lot of people in the skull castle thing up there, but he doesn't like it in there because it's really warm in the castle.
Warm?
That's what he said.
That'd kind of rule out frost giants then.
It's been so cold. Obviously, a place of warmth is a sign. It's a sign the gods speak to us. We only need to listen.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay, good to know. Yeah.
Yes, I am. I am one of the gods. Yes.
You're a god?
No, I am one of the gods.
He belongs to. I mean,
Okay, I was.
Yes, I caught
I'm
what you
not
were
one
saying.
of the gods. I am
All right.
one
I was
of
very confused. I didn't want to assume. Okay. What should we just ignore this? Should we ignore this little creature? Or do you think they could be helpful? I don't want to hurt it.
It might be worth trying to figure out what's inside. Does he know what's inside?
Do you know what's inside exactly? Like what they're doing and who's in there? Also, do you need anything? Are you hungry? What do you eat?
I don't know. My handler doesn't know what I eat. so I don't eat because I don't know freaking ice. It's ice.
Fair. I still had some
Ice.
frozen fish.
I like a hot ham sandwich. You got one of those?
I heard some chili was good. Uh,
I hold out one of the frozen fish fillets because I still have, like, they wanted an octopus. You don't have an octopus. Do you like fish? I'm not offended if you just chuck it away. I just
bites down on it, and you see he kind of like sucks up all the ice that was on it to the point where it kind of defrosts.
Flavored ice.
And
Fish flavored ice.
then tosses the fish off to the side. There's several people on the island. I mean, to the east side of the island, where Korag lives, is
For whom?
Korgrah. Korgrah. He's just this abominable Yeti that lives in the Yeti caves over to the east.
Is he red?
I
I don't know.
think
I can't understand
red.
anything this creature's saying to her. That was just the player.
I do not
chiming
ask if
in.
he's red.
Okay.
A
But if you
solo
want,
kitty? Wow. Okay.
if you're looking to explore, I mean, the Frostmaiden has created these beautiful ice sculptures all over the island.
What are
One
they?
would weep at the very sight if they were not so cold as to make the tears freeze.
What do these ice sculptures look like?
The other dumbass.
Oh, there's a variety of
sure.
them. Variety of them. I mean, you guys are the first people I've seen in quite some years. I mean, the last ship that ever came out to the island crashed off the coast just northwest of here, northwest side of the island. One survivor was able to pull herself out, but the frigid water and the climb to the top of the island, she died before she could get further. She kind of froze to death.
Hmm.
How long are they?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm gonna be relaying this to them,
Okay.
So,
whispering loudly everything that's being told, and just so you know, I'm just telling them what you're saying because they can't understand you.
Oh, that's understandable.
so did
you
you say
speak-
he said ice sculptures? Have they been here as long as he's been here, or did he see when they were made?
I ask.
They were created around the same time I came here.
I don't
Did you
know
see
much
them
about
created was the question.
your type. Are you created, or were you here prior to people occupying the skull castle cave thing?
I was kind of
We're having a discussion with an elemental creature.
brought in here by a sorcerer,
Okay.
but yeah,
Did you see the statues being made, or did they just appear?
I seen a couple of made. I wanted to help, but the Frostmaiden, she seemed annoyed by me. I don't know why.
How did she make them?
With her hands.
I'm just gonna fancy a guess here. Were they living beings at one point?
I don't think so.
She just sculpted them?
Well, I mean, they're very detailed. But I don't know if they were alive before.
I'm thinking they might have been those sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Does she value them?
I don't know if a god values anything really.
I mean,
Fair.
I hear some people say the gods value their followers.
I relay that.
Mm,
I mean, I've known a person or two that might argue that fact.
I'm not very religious, so
You would be
I
so
don't know.
funny.
I don't really know.
Is it possible to tell what kind of like creature type this is? Can I roll like an Arcana check or something to see if I know what kind of creature it is?
Sure. All right.
No, I don't.
You rolled a 16. Are you doing it with disadvantage?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm doing it from D&D Beyond, so it's a 16.
Okay.
Does it 2 times? Do I have to click on the Beyond D&D thing, or do I only have to click on the number?
Just click on the where the show. It looks like a little dice pops up, and it's.
So that's why it popped up twice. Is because I popped up 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You're somewhat familiar. I mean, it looks like a familiar that you've seen sorcerers or not sorcerers, but wizards conjure up. But this is the first time you've seen anything that was self-aware or conscious.
Okay.
So you're assuming it's maybe some kind of fey creature from maybe an elemental plane or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to ask you a really important question. If we were to continue traveling on, would it bother you?
Kind of, just because I won't have anyone to talk to.
Wait, Lorena, ask this creature to come with us.
Do you wish to travel with us?
Oh, you want me to show you around? I can show you around.
That would be fantastic.
All right. So where would you like to go first? You want to check out the shipwrecks? Do you want to go see Koraga?
Is Koragog your friend?
He thinks I'm annoying too.
Okay. I would love to see, what do you guys think, the shipwreck or the some of the statues?
I think the shipwreck might be more beneficial. We'll get some idea of who's been here before, and who knows, maybe there'll be something of value there that we can use.
Same. Yeah, show us the shipwreck if you could.
Of course, that is just my opinion.
No, I went with it.
Okay. So he takes you on down. Boop, 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 boop. Come here.
Does he say that as he's walking?
Boop, 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 boop. Now he just rambles on and on.
What, Dan?
I said, when did we jump into a Star Wars game?
He rolls. Yeah, his wheels on.
Yeah.
Just one wheel, one ball and a head.
But yeah, he comes around, takes you all around to over here to the shipwreck.
While we're walking, I'd like to keep an eye out, or if someone else wants to keep an eye out for anything that might be tracking us, following us,
I'll keep my perception open.
Yeah.
Aaron is just not aware.
Okay.
He's just...
who would like to give me a D8?
I'll go ahead and roll it. But I will say...
8 dragons appear out of nowhere.
No, only 6. I will say at some point in time, this little disc kind of floats over next to Perrin. And the little gnome sitting on it, cross-legged, kind of looks at him and starts just saying, "So, tell me a little bit about yourself." And tries to have a conversation with Perrin.
Is Wampus on a floating tensor disc or whatever?
Yes, he is. Wampus spell list consists of Charm Person, Detect Magic, Disguise Self because of the hat, Shield, and Tensor's Floating Disc. Those are his spells.
Wampus is Baby Yoda. Got it.
I'd be happy to, my good man. I am a cleric of ill nature.
Oh.
What else do you wish to know? I've spent most of my life in a church.
What's
It's
a
only
church?
recently I found myself
I
wandering
think
the frozen wastelands.
Huh, I've never seen a church. I mean, granted, the folks I travel with don't tend to go to them too often. And prior to meeting them, I was stuck in a cave, so.
I have no judgments upon that. I know there are all sorts of people who live upon this land. I know I am one who follows a god quite closely, but I know many do not.
Well, we had an elf at one point in time that was trying to tell Lorena that if she didn't believe in anything, she'd become part of a wall.
He was a gnome, right?
Was he an elf?
Everybody believes in
Oops.
everybody believes in something.
Oh, I thought he was an elf.
I am not one to tell others what they believe
Mm, okay.
So yeah, that'd be a nice little conversation, kind of getting to know Perrin, which is odd because
Okay.
this is the first conversation that Wampus has actually had that didn't involve upgrade and shiny and all that.
And you said you rolled a 6?
Yes, it was a 6.
All right. As you come up to this shipwreck, you are greeted by a walrus. As you start to approach, a walrus waves
Do you have any baby oysters?
its fin up and waves, "Oh, hey, Sapu." And what you see is a walrus that is awakened. Don't know why everything's awakened in this campaign.
I'm
With
gonna say
a
it's probably safe to assume that this Frostmaiden may be druidic in nature.
has a potion attached around its neck, and just waves to Soko and looks at y'all. What brings y'all to the island?
In common?
Yes, in common.
I will let somebody else take this.
I mean, we're looking for ancient ruins.
Ancient ruins. I don't know where any ancient ruins are. I don't live too far from the shore. But Sopu should be able to show you.
What do you know about this wreckage here?
Oh, this wreckage. All right.
If it matters, Wampus is floating around with his detect magic going.
Okay. Nothing pings for him. The shipwreck. Oh. It's been several moon cycles since this frigid ship had run its course. About 50 feet below the surface, an old frost giant longship. Nothing special. Did get
Frost
this
giant
thing,
longship.
yeah, I did get this stuck around my neck when I was going through one of the holes.
Would you like help?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind. It's kind of choking me a bit.
I go towards, and now I'm going to pull out my dagger, but I'm only going to cut the string. I don't
Okay.
want to alarm you.
Is
That's
that
fine.
is that just you're just cutting it with the dagger, not doing any like ability or anything like that?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just cutting the string off. Just a plain dagger.
All right. And I lied a bit. There is one ping that Wampus gets, and that's off the bottle around them.
The what?
The potion that she's taking off the neck of the walrus.
Oh, okay. I
Yep,
hate to say this, but shiny.
He looks at Wampus. It's not that shiny.
Used to be one of your favorite words.
I know, but it sounds so drab now. But the necklace thing around the gentleman's neck is shining.
Well, feel free to use whatever word you'd like, and I cut it off and look at it. Do I recognize the potion bottle at all?
The potion bottle Um, it's a little cold to touch. You see blue liquid with a white swirl going through the bottle.
Have any of you seen this before?
No, no.
I don't know,
Um,
have we?
I don't know. Have y'all ever come across a? I'm sure y'all have.
we've got
Is it a cold resistance?
Yes.
Or... Okay, then
we've
yeah.
got acid,
That's-
fire, and force. You had a cold one on you.
Right. I do.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'll go over to Perrin and go, here, you might want to hold on to this.
Mhm. And as you do that, you hear a splash behind you as the walrus dives back in the water and swims away.
So, well, he's still wearing the hat of disguise, but he is wearing the mariner scale mail armor
Okay.
because it's magical and it shrinks to fit.
Okay.
Sure.
I shared his character sheet, the completely updated character sheet with you in the chat if you wanted to look at it.
Okay.
All right, well.
So now we know what's going to happen when Largal dies.
There's that.
Pompous is going to take over.
Oh. Okay.
Is there nothing in sight besides the broken longships? That's all we can see over the water and the ice is the broken longships.
That's correct.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's all that's there then.
For this shipwreck. Do you want to go see some more? As Sopo
I'm not
talks
going to
to-
type it, but he won't say no.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, I gave him a dagger and a sling, so.
That's magical.
Okay, let me go back to his sheet.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
So, all right. As he walks you all along, he takes you down to this one. Who would like to give me the D8 roll this time?
You want to do it, Lucas?
Yeah, I will.
Do it.
2.
All right.
We all die.
As you're
all
coming
Lucas' fault.
up to it, you do see that the ship isn't sunk as much. As you start to approach, you do hear some groans. Do you continue on up to it?
Do they sound like humanoid groans?
You hear something along the lines of
They moans or they groans. Okay, so they're not. All right, good. As long as we have some sort of description, what kind of
Yeah,
groans
either
they
way,
are.
I'm going to go look.
Oh,
So,
well, it determines whether we go and look or we knock before we enter. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I'm not going to knock either way.
How big
Okay.
are these ships? Are they like big enough for us to fit all 4 of us on really
Yes.
comfortably? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they're rather large. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I'll-
like Skinner ships or whatever they're.
Whalers?
They,
Okay.
Big. They're pretty big. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I would totally try and get closer and see what's going on.
Guidance. The nature's blessing.
I would like to be careful about it, you know,
Nature's blessing.
stealthy, if you would, just in case they're being attacked by something.
We can be stealthy if you want.
Don't matter. It
We
don't
can be
matter.
stealthy if you
It-
want to. We
it
can make
doesn't
some lots of
matter.
noise.
It doesn't matter.
You might get a natural 20 and it might get reduced.
It matters for
I don't know how
me.
your character is, but that's how I have my cleric.
Well,
Oh,
Golly
joy.
gee willikers.
With advantage, that's a 9. Oh, it was a 1 and a 5.
Natural fucking 20.
Look at you.
Nice.
All right, let me get my actual roll on here. So
Oh.
I actually don't want a natural 20. It's the one time in initiative that a character doesn't want.
Oh, we're doing
I have
initiative.
a 19 on the
I thought
dice.
we were doing stealth, but either way, they're the same thing.
Yeah, here, let me go ahead and toss that in and redo. Well, I'm balancing us out. That's gonna be not an 8, but a 4.
I just rolled again because I didn't target my.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't press my icon before. I forgot I had to do that.
Yeah.
I really don't want a natural 20. Like I really don't. I really don't want it.
I didn't want a natural 1.
The only time, like I really don't. It's useless for a life cleric. It's literally.
Well, unless you have something like bless or something like that.
I mean, that's the only thing I can do. Literally. I mean.
Do you know how handy bless is?
It's amazing. It's amazing. But the question is
the only thing I can do is set the first 3 people.
Are we right now? This is a huge ass map. How far is everybody from me? It's a real.
Well, we'd be next to each other, not
Yeah, pretty much
actually
close.
not this far out.
Yeah, we're not
All
400 feet away from each other.
No, we're not. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we'd be in a group.
All right. Cool.
I just took off running real fast, 400 feet. No.
Fuck you guys.
We'll leave you behind. Bye.
Fuck you.
Look at dude.
She looks to the side, and Wampus is running right beside her.
I like it.
I mean, he's a rogue too, so action, move, action, dash. He's wearing those boots of striding, so it gives him a full 30 on his movement.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
It's gonna take me a minute to get to you. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm just rolling all these initiatives. Be there just a sec.
You got a map to move us to?
No, we'll do it here.
Just
Okay.
count the squares as
You don't
ones.
say, because
Yeah.
if you
See,
have
it's
to move
up
us to
the
another map, it'll
mind.
mess up your initiative rolls.
Yeah, no, we'll just do it here. Each block's 5 feet type deal.
Okay, so just a
Just
general...
imagine you're on the deck of a boat.
So what are you guys doing all the way over there?
I'm being on the deck of a boat.
As y'all hop over, I think that's everybody, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You see.
Oh, is Wampus joining us in combat?
What the actual fuck is that?
Those are things. Those are things.
I mean, that might all depend upon how things go. Wampus is not really much of a combatant now that he's got a dagger. Maybe he is.
There's 20.
As you saw, I mean, I only gave him, like, supportive spells. I didn't give him any attack spells.
That's okay. That's okay. You can be supportive as fuck.
I mean...
Alrighty.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, I'm getting my battle braid in. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
So
Battle braids.
All right.
Fuck is that?
Alrighty.
Battle braids.
As you hop over, haunting the decks are 20 ghouls.
Ghouls?
All the ghouls act.
My blood rage brings other ghouls to the yard. No.
Jesus.
I'd look at Wampus and ask if I borrow his disc. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, and we haven't
but
had
as
a
you
long
hop
rest.
over-
I'm a little low on spells. We're...
ghouls, huh?
Yep.
And they're on the boat.
Yes. You happen to hop over and you see a group of 4 kind of like gnawing on some stuff, and then they turn to you.
Yeah. Live meat.
I whisper, we could just hop off the boat and set it ablaze.
Well, what is the cleric doing?
What? All right. How
You can get
far-
rid of a
Excellent.
lot of these real quick.
How far are they from me? I mean, like the closest one and the furthest one.
The closest one's probably about 10 feet. The deck itself is probably about 45 feet. So furthest back is about 45 feet from you.
So what he's trying to say is you'll probably be able to end this combat with one turn, just your turn alone.
Okay. So I'm going to. Perrin will immediately grab the holy symbol at his neck, and there'll be like a pulse of white light that goes out. He's going to try and turn undead.
Alrighty.
Roll well.
No, they have to roll. They
Yeah.
have to make,
Roll badly.
They have to roll a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw,
Okay, so who's got
Alright.
points?
or become feared or frightened.
Well, you also have destroy undead at this level.
Yeah, you
Then
should have destroy.
I do, but it's counter rating 1 creatures.
Okay.
That might be ghouls. Might be CR1.
Fail. You said 19?
19, DC 19.
I do love that number.
Fail.
That's a nice number.
Fail.
A lot of undead are fairly
Fail.
low, but
Fail. 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 Ooh, really failed. Woohoo! That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
They are
7,
CR1.
8, 9,
Oh, they
10,
are.
11,
Oh,
12,
well,
13,
fine.
Well,
15, 16,
typically,
17,
they don't necessarily mean these are.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
As you do that,
Bright light. They scatter like roaches.
Tell them where we are. Ah.
It works. It does its job.
Yeah, hell yeah. I meant the people in the skull tower, but yeah, it still does the job. Are you hitchhiking without the thumb?
Really? Ghouls are CR1?
yep,
Yes.
ghouls are
They
CR1.
were. All right. I mean, that's me.
I
not
stand
metagaming
up.
there.
I'm-
That's me not metagaming there, right? Just so you know that I didn't know. But all right,
yeah, I
And
know
I look-
ghasts
I only
are
looked
like
it up to answer the
CR2.
question. I
I
didn't
don't
know either.
whatever. I feared them away. Make them run away.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will 100% look at you and go, Andrew didn't do any cool shit like that.
We never fought undead.
And that's my turn. That's my whole turn.
Oh, that's it?
Okay.
That's
That's
all
it.
you're doing?
That's all that's
He's
going
done.
on.
He says, forget it. I'm out. I'm done.
You're just like, poof, go away.
Drops
So
the
with my
mic and walks
20-something,
off.
That ghoul
Maybe mark
probably
that
doesn't even
off.
notice me next to Glowing Buddy over here.
On my channel divinity there. Okay. I marked it off.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Actually, through my amulet of the devout, I get to use my channel divinity for free without a charge. So I'm going to use
Nice.
the amulet's charge instead of using my personal charges.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
So,
Yeah, well, I can play too. And I'll throw out my. How far away are they?
Hey. Last time you killed a white dragon basically in the first round, in the surprise
Like-
round by yourself. All right. So
Each block is 5.
Okay. I had a super high stealth. I would like to try and stealthily move 10 feet forward.
All right.
Do you need that number again?
No.
It was 29 is what you typed.
Yeah, it was yeah. And then I'm gonna throw out my dancing ivory short cord.
What?
Okay.
Or
I have
short
four-
cord.
I thought you
Short
said her
sword?
short horde.
My short horde. They're
That's
all
what it
gnomes.
sounded like you said. I'm gonna throw
They're
out
all
my
gnome barbarians.
ivory short horde.
And then I'm going to have it attack.
Okay.
That's a 17 on the dice plus 9.
That hits.
All right. Do they see me?
They don't see you. No.
So the sneak attack damage.
I'm just checking. Just checking.
But the dancing sword isn't part of you?
No. But neither is a projectile that normally gets shot at somebody. If the sword can go out within 6 seconds to make an attack, it's up to you.
If a grenade were to land at its feet, it'd be like, that's a grenade. Boom.
All right. Give me D100 roll.
Jeez Louise.
If you're in my 50%. Oi. All right. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it this time.
I don't think you're. I mean, it's not a let. She rolled.
She's there.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. 21, 26 damage.
Okay.
Then call the sword back to me, I guess.
You rolled a 2, and there were 20. And then there were 1, and then it's none.
Yep.
So where are all these trees? The fuck?
Yeah, this one like took all except for one out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Great
good.
job.
How the hell did you do that?
I
Was that
looked
that
to
bright-ass
see the
light I
ice
saw up here?
method's reaction.
Was that bright light up here? Was that him?
Yeah.
And he made them all run.
It was the
Aku wouldn't never did
Well,
that.
destroyed. I want to see what the ice method's reaction was. That we
The
just
ice-
killed all these schools.
He kind of claps his hands like, wow, that was amazing.
Just making sure. Just checking.
Huh.
So it's a good thing we got you with us now, because Anku never did anything like that. I'm just saying.
Right? That's what I said.
I outrank Anku by quite a bit. He is inferior for sure.
Yeah, definitely. If he can't do that.
I nod, no respect. And then just look around on the boat, I guess.
All right. What you see are 5 giant oysters. 2 have been ripped open already, and that's what the golems or ghouls were eaten into. You got 3 that aren't opened up.
Well, we can toss those back overboard.
Sure, they are giant oysters, right?
On the ones that were already opened, do we see any big pearls or anything?
You do well. Actually, wait. What does it say? All right. Give me a percentile roll. If you roll under a 10, there is a pearl.
If you roll under a 10. Was this divine intervention here?
Literally
Pretty
at this
much.
point.
So is that per oyster? Is it 2
Per
rolls?
oyster.
All right, somebody else want to take the other roll?
Oh, yeah, I'll ruin this for you.
Cool.
I'll ruin this
Yeah,
for
that's a 57.
That's a 97.
No oysters.
Okay.
You did it, didn't you?
I rolled a 6.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, you go over to one that hasn't been opened and you pop it open. You see a crystal ball-sized white pearl sitting there.
All right, Dan.
There you go. I rolled just about as far away as you could get.
You gonna try the other 2 or?
I mean,
Yeah, totally. Because you're always looking for food.
popping that one open didn't kill it, did it? It just opened it enough to take the pearl.
Oh, they totally die when you take pearls out, man.
I wasn't sure.
I don't know anything about.
In real life,
oyster.
they're done. They're done. You gotta dig it out of their meat. It's
Gotcha.
not
Okay.
pleasant. You're worried about killing the oysters. I thought you wanted some fresh meat.
No, I'm fine.
So confused. If you don't want to check them, that's fine.
I mean, I'm a little bit out of room.
I'm not. I crack open a pearl.
All right, there you go.
A pearl. I Did not find one. There's only one left. I rolled an 80.
No,
Sorry,
there
I was
should be
taking
one
the time
more.
to take a picture of that to show that that's exactly what I rolled was a 6.
Because the first two were checked that were already open, and then Dan opened one. You just
And-
opened the second one. There should be one more.
There is. If somebody else wants to roll.
What am I rolling? A percentile
Why
dice?
don't you
Yeah.
go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and roll percentile.
8.
Yeah, buddy.
You pop it open, and you too dig out a crystal ball-sized white pearl.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
There you go.
And if you want to put it in there, these crystal ball white pearls are worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Oh, jeez.
He's not a man who's obsessed with money, but he's putting it into his pack, and it seems to disappear into the small pouch next to him.
We have some of those too. Yeah, pretty handy. I
Cool.
like it.
But, don't you need like a pearl to do resurrection or something?
It's diamond.
I mean,
Probably. I think I probably need it for something. Yeah.
it'd work for scrying as well, because scrying you
okay.
need a
You said
focus worth at
2,500
least
gold?
1,000. It's 25 each.
Add that to my items here.
Mhm.
Just figure out how to do that.
You go to your items and you click custom, and you add a custom item.
Manage inventory.
Yes, sir.
Custom item. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Yeah.
Okay. And then he'll take you up to here.
Stonehenge.
All right. Says, come. And he points out, this is one of the locations where she has her statues.
Oh.
Through the blowing snow, you see a grand assembly of ice sculptures across the snowy field at the foot of the mountain. And in the center of the island, closer examination reveals the sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects: bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yetis, remor, the damn worm thing.
Remoraz?
Remoras, yeah. White dragons and other creatures of the north. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works.
Do these look like they are frozen creatures or just very meticulously sculpted by possibly a god?
You would think that that this would have been made by a god. There's no creatures in there.
Interesting. Plus, you'd think that the dragons would be immune to that.
Fair.
So Typhoid thinks that knows that they're made by a god, sort of thing. Is he sharing that with everybody else, or is he keeping that to himself?
I'd share it.
Yeah.
I'd kind of,
As you look at them, you can see that they, at some points, are actually see-through. So you know that they're just made out of ice.
Interesting. So it's like a sort of semi-transparent, like ice sculpture sort of thing going on.
Yes.
too perfect to be done by mortal hands kind of looking thing.
You know the kind of money she could make in Waterdeep with this?
Wow.
Fancy parties they got?
Freaking
Yeah.
true.
But she isn't this like her thing though? All misery and winter and whatnot.
Then Waterdeep
Yeah,
is perfect
People
for us.
suffer. She does this to make people suffer.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Do I know that? Do we know that? Have we heard that?
when you did your legend lore, you probably would have learned about all of.
She's evil. I know that she's evil, but I didn't.
Well then.
I mean, I don't think I learned much more beyond that. She was evil and that she served. I know she served a greater god. I can't remember. I don't have my notes here in front of me right now, but I know that she did serve a greater god. But I mean, Perrin would be like very upset if he's learning that she's doing this just to cause misery and suffering. Perrin is like very visibly upset about this. He's like,
She probably wouldn't care if people were suffering or not. This is just what she wants, kind of, is what I would think.
no, she doesn't. She doesn't care about that, but Perrin definitely cares about it.
Yeah.
No, she probably doesn't care at all. She probably just is she's making cold and that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
She views humanoids as the virus of this planet. So anytime she can.
Yeah. Okay. He's visibly distraught, I would think, very much like kind of almost talking to himself. Maybe he's like looking at these statues and kind of looking down and sort of thing.
I'll go up to him and go, "You're not alone anymore. You can talk to us if you want."
Oh, what? Yes. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I just want you to know.
I was just thinking about the horrible travesty that occurred here. The suffering of these people. It makes me sick to my stomach.
These are animals, right?
No, they're people.
These are animals.
There's some people,
Okay.
some
Some people,
animals,
some animals, okay.
dragon.
Not just creatures. Got it.
The
Creatures of all sorts.
The suffering.
Got it. So my internet blipped a little bit, and all I heard were the descriptions of the animals.
Yeah, that's all I gave were animals.
But you said
Oh, I
like
thought-
elves and
And other creatures of the north. So the creatures, not humanoids.
Didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I missed something like normal.
Well, there's still the whole bringing on the cold, dark winter
Oh
permanently.
yeah, no, it's awful, but okay. All right. Well, let's go do something about it eventually. Hey, I turn to the method again. How do you feel about these sculptures?
I think they're beautiful.
Yeah. Would you want to be turned into a sculpture?
He kind of
Well-
looks like one.
Yeah,
You understood it? I'm just asking, like, just
If you
curious.
want to be turned into one, we can make that happen.
No. This is a nice method. We like this one.
I mean, what do you want to do with these statues?
I don't think we need to do anything with them right now.
Please leave them to rest. They have suffered enough.
I'm fine with leaving them be, yeah.
We don't know if this is something that might be reversed once her evil is quelled from the land anyway.
I mean, as you stated, they're all animals or creatures.
Yeah. And
Whatever we did,
they're
to them.
see-through. It's just
Yeah, it doesn't look like-
ice.
Yeah, it doesn't
We
look like.
assumed
So, okay.
beforehand that they
Tara
were
is
so-
saying-
Okay.
Yeah, you're reacting to them as if they were actual creatures that are frozen.
They're
but I-
see-through. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're just
Okay.
ice
like a
sculptures.
ice sculpture at a wedding or something.
That was made by a god because they're too perfect, but
Hey,
they
wait a
still
minute,
live
wait a
there.
minute, wait a minute. Do you still have any alcohol on you there, Typhoid?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Well, go to the top of the Remoraz's head, pour the bottle on top of Remoraz's head, and it'll come down all the way down to the tail, and somebody can catch it and drink it there. Why not?
You first, and I'll.
All right.
Sure, let's do it. Rum, wine, whiskey, whatever's in this cask.
Whatever's in the cask.
Luge.
All right. So I've got a 5-gallon cask. Tell me when.
I am not participating in this.
I'll start, and when you say when, I'll stop.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
how long is it going to take to pour? You said a 5-gallon?
It's a
Yeah,
5-gallon
you're not
cask,
gonna
but I
get through
told
that.
you.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do
Whoever's-
much. We're still on this
Well,
island, so
Yeah, I said I'll start, and then
Yeah,
you tell me
just-
when to stop.
you'll get started, and probably I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 glasses worth will come out of it, and I'll say, all right, that's good. It's not here yet. Hold on, and I'll wait.
Yeah. Well, before it even starts getting to your lips, you hear this screeching, deep voice echo throughout. Defilers! I need you two to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's leave him
Perfect.
alone.
Nothing
Let's
better
take
than
shots.
ruining shit. Con save, you say?
Yes.
18 total.
7.
Alright. Shite. Never mind.
What?
A character who has resistance or immunity to cold damage automatically succeeds on the saving throw.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
Turn around with the cask and see who's yelled at.
What the hell?
That's some bullshit. But as you
It's
look
on its way
about,
still.
You can change it. You can do whatever the hell you want to, Marcus.
yeah, I know.
Oh shit,
Ow.
spilled some.
But as you see a image of the Frostmaiden swirl up in sort of like a snowman of sorts before it vanishes.
Oh,
And
okay, maybe that
Okay.
wasn't such a good idea.
Sopo looks at Chelsea. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I point to the method. It says it's not a good idea.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't a good idea. I mean, it
Yeah,
sounded like a
whoever
good
that
idea at
was.
the time. I mean, Jesus, I'm kind of getting bored. I apologize. And we've walked over, and all the undead got ran off, and
Well, what would you like me to take you next?
me, I have no idea. I don't know shit around
So-
this place.
Do we want to go see the Yeti?
What Yeti? Oh yeah, that's right. He said he was a Yeti, didn't he?
Yeti's on the opposite side of the island.
Yeah, how long have we been walking around and doing stuff?
I'll be
you're
honest with you. I
probably-
am getting a little tired because we've been going for a good bit.
Yeah, it's about 2-3 hours after you arrive, so you're about 12 to 13 hours into your day.
Yeah, we're
So,
gonna have to find a place to.
What was your name?
Perrin?
No, not Perrin. I remember Perrin's name now.
Perry?
No, I'm calling you Perrin
all right,
now.
no,
Perry
no,
was
yeah,
just to
no,
begin
no.
with. I'm talking about the ice method. I actually don't know his name.
Ice Method. I didn't write the name down. I just wrote, we ran into an ice method. Seems okay. Welcomes us to Solstice Island. Gives us a door.
And how many times have I said it?
A few times,
Well,
and
like
I've missed
20.
it each time.
Sopo.
Sopo, there you go.
Sopo.
So, Poe, is there a good place we can like make camp somewhere that's not easily defensible and out of the cold? Because my friends tend to have issues with the cold.
Don't judge.
Let me rephrase that. 2 of our group seems to have problems with the cold.
Okay. You might be able to go to the caves.
What cave?
The Yeti caves to the east.
Is the Yeti in the cave?
How long will it take us to get there?
Probably take you about an hour or 2.
It's not too bad. I mean, we can traverse.
Do we want to make the trek, or do we want to just camp here?
I mean, we can camp here. I don't know if we want to go to the Yeti cave. He might still be in there.
He probably is. It's his friend, Korga.
Oh, so you're friends with the Yeti?
Well, he said that the Yeti wasn't too fond of him.
Yeah, not too fond of him, but they're still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't used this yet, but I can make it small, but I can make a hut for us that'll protect us from the elements.
Well, we also just got those other actual physical huts too.
Well, those tents aren't going to protect us too much from the cold. I mean, they're 4-person tents, but they're only tents.
It sounds like a plan. Go ahead and pop up your whatever it is, and we'll get us some rest. And that way we ain't got to keep watch too, right? It'll keep us protected from anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it blends in, I believe, the Lehman's tiny hut thing.
Yeah, you can make it whatever color you want.
Who's the fuck's Liam and what? Whatever.
I don't know. But this was the boon that I had. Charm of Traveler's Haven.
If you
Expend one of the charges to cast the tiny hut spell.
I can face the weather quite well with these boots, and Perrin would hold up these boots that he's wearing that are pretty durable to winter. But
Oh, okay. So we only have
As
one.
you're doing that, I cast the hut.
All right. So, see you in about 8 hours.
Okay.
You should come in the hut. Yeah, okay.
I don't know if you can come in the hut.
Who?
Huh?
Oh, not the ice method? Yeah, he can if I invite him in.
Yeah, but I'm saying
It's gonna be too warm for him though.
that's what I was referring
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, he wasn't too
Okay.
happy with the
Yeah.
whatever
So
that is.
we have to sleep and we can't sleep in the cold as well as you. So this is gonna be too warm for you, so you're not gonna be allowed in here.
Okay.
Do you want some more of
Um,
these frozen fish to suck the ice off of for tonight?
No. I'll come see you guys in the morning.
Okay. Hey, do me a
It's,
favor. Don't tell everybody we're here.
Oh, I think they know.
Yeah,
Cool.
probably. I go into the hut and go.
Well,
We're probably
actually,
gonna see
you're
some...
in the hut.
Huh?
You can't leave it.
Well, I can stick my head out of the hut. I can't physically leave
Yeah.
the hut.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
When you said I
But
go
what I
into
mean
it,
is,
like,
when I come back in, like fully in the hut, I'm like, yeah, we might be dealing with some shit in the morning.
Oh, good.
then it might be a good idea to get some fucking sleep then, huh?
And pick your spells wisely.
Good to go.
Let's see
No
if I can actually adjust my spells.
I can't change them, so
I've got a single spell, and that is conjure animals.
and we all
from
love
my
it when you
boon.
use
not a
that.
bad spell. Not a bad spell to have. If you had to have one spell, it's not a bad spell.
Well,
Right?
I mean,
8
all I got is-
velociraptors do work.
I got a fireball. Does that work?
I'm sure they do.
But
I guess
I can't change my spells either. So
I do got a gem of brightness still.
We might need that eventually.
and don't
It's
forget,
got 44 charges
don't
out of
forget
50.
you two the extra 10 points.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, there is the well, first let's
Does that mean we get a
Still do-
long rest, or do we have to?
Well, we're in
wait?
a dome, so there's really unless
yeah, Marcus, are we gonna be able to take the long rest?
Oh yeah, you got
And
the
there-
long
okay.
rest.
And we do get 10 temporary hit points each morning. Ooh. Were you
Ooh.
there for that? Does that count for Perrin?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, we got that.
wait a minute, what gave us the
for
10 points?
when we helped out the ghost when we got the orb?
But activating the orb didn't do it.
No, we got that when we helped the ghost and set it
I was gonna say 'cause
free.
I activated the orb not too far from where Perrin was at. Whether that
Yeah.
had any benefit.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Perrin.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine.
No hit point for you.
No, it's fine. I gotta look at my spells anyway. Give me a second.
Honestly, us having 10 extra hit points saves you a spell slot. So it's like a bonus for you too.
Yeah. Well, y'all get the long rest. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
So apparently we may have upset Oral, it seems.
Yeah, something about doing luging on their god created ice sculptures. Yeah, I can see that as being looked down on. Yeah.
What? It was, it was cool.
I-
That's what you do with ice sculptures. Haven't you ever been to a fancy party?
Yeah, but I always do them on ice sculptures of my own or where I know the origins from.
You've been to a fancy party?
Yeah, I've had to blend in from time to time. Remember, I didn't always live in this icy hellhole.
I mean, I was never invited to any, but I've been to a few. I'm a bard, so I'm able to get into places. That most
I
people can't.
worked for a king.
I played for a king once.
Cool.
Yeah.
I stole
Played
from
with
a
his wife?
king once.
Have you? No. Anyway. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, we're taking ourselves a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start reading that yet.
Yeah, no, you need to rest.
Well, I was thinking,
Actually, I will read a couple hours worth of it
once you start though, you've gotta get it done
in 6 days.
within the 4 days or six,
All
is it
right, sorry
6
about
days?
that.
Yeah.
So everybody get the long rest and spells and all that.
Yeah, and a couple hours of reading.
Yep.
Okay. Do you wake up at a certain time, or you just wait till the 8 hours are done? And
Once everybody has had enough time for the long rest, I would think that we would start to get like fed and geared up and everything before the hut disappears.
you only take 4 hours, but other
Right.
people take 8 hours to rest
Yeah.
up.
And I think
See,
the
yeah.
dome's I think the dome's only there for 8 hours.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
And
So
that's
if you're
why
reading for a few hours, it's not a great.
I
well, you
only
could
need
spend
6.
yeah, you only need 6 hours of sleep, but 2 hours of rest beforehand for
Okay.
the 8 hours total. But my character doesn't feel comfortable starting that yet
Mhm.
because
Okay.
anything could happen traversing these tunnels.
Well, as y'all are slowly starting to wake, you wake up real quick, like as a brisk cold air takes over you as the hut disappears.
Well,
That's
it doesn't really bother
bitter.
me too much. It really clears the sinuses up.
As you
Here's-
say that, you feel this nice warm breath start to come down your neck there.
Wampus, can you like roll over the other direction? You're breathing down my neck, brother.
Look around his shoulder. What's there?
What's there? Oh,
Oh, Wampus's uncle.
as you say that, Largle, you see the Wampus kind of tugging at your pants.
Shift.
Oh, hey, how's
First
it going?
thing, shift.
Wampus, do you want to take this one? And Wampus will pull the mask off and drop the disguise on the hat. I do say, good chap, we're not here to harm you. Fine, we'll speak in that language then. Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah, it's called initiative.
No.
I mean,
I
I
can't roll persuasion or deception or anything.
hey,
As
that
you-
finally a good initiative.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, 16 plus 8. What's up?
What the hell was that?
Let me do this again. I'm just gonna roll again, but I have a 13. Just, I mean, I'll take the 3. I don't really care, to be honest. But
Pretty green dice rolling good.
I don't remember to click my
What is the
god.
deal here? I go to type in and it disappears too fast.
So was he like standing right outside of our hut?
He was around the icicles, kind of sniffing, because he was able to catch your scent there and was trying to see where you went.
By
and
the
then
way,
all of a sudden
your
you all
shield
appeared.
spells are updated. I will say that was done before because I still had spell slots for shield before we went to bed.
Oh, I didn't need them. I didn't have any.
Oh, I didn't need them either.
Guys, don't worry because we're 400 feet away. No, I'm just joking.
But
Well,
as
it'd be
you
fine
turn,
if he wasn't like 300 feet long or wide
yeah,
with a 100-foot reach.
turn and look, you see this ginormous abdominal yeti with this red fur going down one side of its body.
hey.
And Perrin, you do see the mask come off, and the form shift into a teddy, little yeti yike, whatever the fuck
A little
it's called.
teddy yike.
Yeah, a little teddy yike.
Or a Yeti type, whichever you.
And when he sees that does no good, he puts the mask back on and turns back into a gnome.
It starts to make some sort of sense to him in this. Yeah, definitely.
So, honestly, he has the perfect background for a rogue. The tragic family dying from adventurers.
Oh.
Wampus is gonna be the biggest edgelord.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. If he gets pissed at me for what happened, and I will wrestle that band off his head.
Well, you didn't kill any of his family, really, or the kids. Did you kill the kids? I know Ome slaughtered them.
I
And
killed the
I kept him
adults.
kind of
Same.
hidden from seeing the death of his family, remember?
We'll see. We'll
Yes,
see. He's
yes.
pretty smart now. He might figure it out.
He might.
Okay, so
I do
how
say,
far
did
is
you
he
not
from
kill
us?
my mother?
Well, technically, when I described it, he was standing right behind Lardwell, breathing
Right.
down his neck. So he's probably 10 feet from you.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and circle around behind him.
That's one of those.
To get
He's right
that-
behind me, isn't he?
It's usually how that works. Yep. And I'm going to have out my. Let me make sure I have it. Un momento, por favor. Lo siento. Okay. I have my dancing short sword out and my dagger. No, it's just a regular. Do it with the dagger. Sorry, hold on. Oh, please. Short. Oh, I gave someone else my other short sword. That's why. Got it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I have my short sword out and the mind poison dagger, and I'm
Okay.
going to attack them 2 more times.
Okay.
So the first one is a +9 to whatever's on these dice, so that's a 23.
That hits.
And then the second one will be a 6 plus a 15. No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Plus, where's that one? 7. So 6, 4, 13. 13. I can do
That does not hit.
Okay, so just the short sword and the sneaky attack because I have advantage from the flanky flank.
Stabby, stabby.
And it is my text-bound weapon, so I get my D8.
So just wait me when
So
you're done.
many dice.
20,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
27. He's 27.
27.
Yes.
Any of that magical or just slashy?
All of it.
What kind of magic?
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I did not do the 3d6 for psychic damage for that dagger.
He's probably wondering if you had any
I
cold
thought-
damage.
Yeah.
No, this is the mind poison dagger.
I thought you hit with the short sword, not the dagger.
She doesn't have the short
Oh,
sword.
you're right. You're right. So yeah, just the short sword. That's why I didn't roll those or the D4. Cool. Yeah, it is just a +2, and then
Okay.
the my boon weapon is a 1d8 fire.
Okay.
Ooh, fire damage.
That's
My
fire.
it's my hexy weapon.
Okay. And how much of fire damage did you do?
8. I rolled max on that one. I rolled 1 max sneak attack dice and 1 max D8.
Okay.
4d6 and 1d8 plus 5.
Okay. You see he kind of rears back from you as he takes some fire damage. Typhloid.
So I'm gonna get up, move over, and get right in his. Well, he's not facing me because he was rearing back from her attack. You said, and I'm just gonna start tearing into him with my first 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's gonna hit. It's 14 plus 8, and then second attack 15 plus 8, and this is all going to be magical, piercing, and slashing. So I'm gonna roll.
I just need to know if any of it's cold damage.
No. And that's gonna be plus 4.
Hey.
Yeah, I
these
pretty
guys
much
know-
put the ice dagger away when I had the mind poison
These
dagger.
guys
because
know
of
how to
the
kill
damage.
Yetis. They've already established that. Including the younglings.
I never killed any of the younglings. That's 34 points of damage, magical, no cold.
Okay.
And then I need a wisdom saving throw as I am latched onto his back, biting and clawing at him, roaring in his ear.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was
Lorena,
rolling con, assuming that was something you
Just
needed.
imagine one of those little guys was looking up
Wisdom.
at you going, oh, Master Lorena, what is going on?
Okay.
These ones are assholes.
Oh, this is a full
That
grown.
was a 13.
He is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay. That is fine.
So- Oh,
And-
actually, as well, keep point. Take a point in necrotic, and he's poisoned,
Okay.
and that's going to be 5 points in necrotic. Actually, I missed the plus 4, so that's going to be 39, but just 5 more necrotic.
Okay.
He is poisoned and frightened of me.
Okay. All right. What is Perrin doing?
Are my 3 allies within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just going to cast Bless.
Okay.
Here it is. I don't think I really need to roll. Everybody will get
Just
Nice.
a D4 added onto our.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon next to this creature.
You can't cast spiritual weapon because you already cast bless.
So it's only a cantrip as my second action.
Yes.
A cantrip and a spell is all you can do magically. You can't do 2
So
spells.
I don't have a bonus action cantrip, so that's all I'm going to be doing now.
Okay.
He and I have already been burned with that, literally in hell.
Alrighty.
You can move though,
Yeah, if you need to, because you're.
if you want to move away from it a little bit.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well then, I need all right. Okay.
Excuse
Kurt,
me.
do you want odd or even?
Actually, let me roll this d4 I just picked up. Let's go with even since that's what I just rolled.
All right. So odd. He turns and looks at Lorena.
Well, now there's 3 of us there.
I'm right behind him. He's terrified of me.
Yeah, and you haven't really attacked him.
And I just walloped him from the back.
With fire. So I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Counterspell.
It's not a spell.
I know. I don't have that spell anyway.
Oh, okay.
That is a 13.
All right. You have chilling gaze thrown on you. So you take 21 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Are you resistant to cold?
I'm not.
She's the only
Oh,
one. who's
Okay.
I thought you had that ring.
I'm not wearing that ring right now. I have my
And-
cold weather gear.
You are paralyzed for the next minute.
I'm going to use evasion. Or not evasion. Yeah. Is it?
not. Well, evasion's only for dexterity based.
Dex.
Not evasion. Sorry. It's the other one. Hold on.
Uncanny.
dodge.
Yes.
Reduce the damage.
Yeah. To half that damage. So it'll be what, 11?
Yeah.
And I'm paralyzed. Okay.
The next minute.
Let me see
Alrighty.
the next ice statue. Guess it's now my turn.
Yes.
Holding a sword and a dagger.
How bad off does this creature look?
He just looks pissed.
Just looks pissed. Oh, joy. Alright, oops. Wrong thing. Oh, I mean, I'll just turn and pop a firebolt in his face.
Okay.
I ain't gonna bother. And there's no advantage on this attack roll, is there?
No. It being magical.
Yes.
And
the fact
range,
that,
so-
and the fact that she's currently a statue, so.
Yeah. And it's a range spell, and you're within melee range.
I can't do it. I
Oh.
can't do it. I picked a bad pose, y'all.
You can add a D4 to that.
Oh, I could, but I don't.
It's still a
think it-
1.
I don't think.
I mean,
it
I
did-
could have done it longer if I didn't pick this thing, you know?
Yeah.
Something.
All right, so.
I also don't want to be like that on camera for too long. I think it's bad look for me.
All right. Well, that didn't work out too well, so I will,
Sometimes it
Dance
just be
around
like
him.
that.
and I guess get right here,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
Alright.
I don't think I have
All right.
anything else I can do.
Typhoid.
Does she get a save at the end of her turn?
No, she's paralyzed for a minute.
Oh, okay, jeez. It's nasty. I'm gonna shift up here and continue to wail on this thing.
Hell, if I didn't use my move, I would have just
Fucked.
moved differently.
Okay, so that's 18 plus numbers for the bite, 19 plus numbers for the claw, bonus action, flurry of blows. That's 17 plus for the claws, and then one more attack. And that's 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
All right, and he will take 10 points, or no, 9 points of necrotic damage. He is poisoned yet again so that's that many key points spent, and I will now give you the total damage dealt on those 4 attacks. That is ooh, that's max damage on that bite.
Voice.
That's not minimum damage, but it might as well have been. Second attack, that is going to be 59 total points of damage, along with the necrotic I already gave you. All magical, all good. He is poisoned.
Okay.
Action bonus, and I am going to stay at my point.
Okay. And
He
he's no
is
longer
correct.
Right.
He is no longer frightened of me,
Okay.
but poisoned.
Alrighty.
Good. He's still gonna die.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. How far is Lorena?
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay, so I'll move up to her.
Okay.
This would keep you out of its melee range for the most part.
And I'll
Okay.
cast Dispel Magic on her.
It's not a
Yeah,
magic.
it's not.
It's not a magic effect.
Yeah, no, he said that earlier, so
Yeah.
I don't think you would have used the spell.
You should have,
Restoration.
as a
of
life
some
cleric, yeah, restoration would do it. A lesser.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are killing it, this is only a minute.
I mean, still, if it decides to attack you, you're gonna have a very, very, very bad day.
That's also
and
very
it's,
effing true.
And deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or
She's
blind.
paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
Wait, let me look at that one again.
Yeah, because paralyzed is auto crits on melee attacks.
That's
This isn't a magical effect. This is a natural effect.
Yes.
yeah.
It's
He screamed at me.
It's basically the same as my roar I just did. It's a
Yeah.
racial creature ability. Whereas I frightened him, he paralyzes.
Okay. All right. So then I'll use whenever I have to get her on
Guys.
paralyzed, which would be lesser restoration.
Oh, okay.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
And that's going to be my turn.
All righty.
Very cool.
Donald
I appreciate you.
Snowman. So,
Oh no, he's back again.
Okay. Since everyone's right grouped together here, I need Largle, Perrin, and Lorena to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Does that not have to recharge?
No, this isn't the Chilling Gaze.
Oh, okay. I was just like, oh, that's nasty. Paralyzed after paralyzed after paralyzed.
So 18 plus.
18.
Did you add your D4?
Natural 20, 23.
22.
All right. 22. And what did you get?
19
Largo?
for Largo.
All right. Y'all saved. So you guys will take half of 10d8 as he breathes on y'all.
Ordered for those who have resistance already, so.
Yeah.
8.
Or
That's
quartered for
roughly
someone
like-
who uses uncanny dodge on top of it.
True. I was going to say that's roughly like normally what? 45 damage?
15,
So that's like
25,
13.
Yeah.
13.
13 points of damage if
12
you
or
are
14?
cold resist. We'll do
12 and a half.
12.
If
We'll round
you're
down.
if you have like evasion or are using cold resistance.
Yeah.
Evasion wouldn't work because this is a con.
Ah, not evasion, uncanny dodge. Sorry,
Yeah, you can half that.
I don't have evasion yet, and I was harping on that mentally earlier today. So everything I say is evasion. I don't have it yet. I can't use it.
All right. So I guess y'all take
12?
12
14,
points damage.
13, 92.
12. All right. You can take 92.
All right.
And let's go ahead and wrap it up there. And we'll start off. Because
You don't want to finish the round? See if we kill
that
him?
was the.
No,
was the-
Largol's last.
Oh, Largle. Sorry. Go ahead.
Jeez.
You think this is gonna
Think I'd
last
be
for a
able to-
lot more
Fireball
rounds,
me in it.
Marcus?
Largle, go ahead.
Fireball to both of us.
Yeah.
Are you
Go ahead,
sure?
Largle.
If you
It's
want.
gonna last a whole bunch more.
If you can
Fine.
do triple digits, we'll
If I can do triple digits?
in
I
damage.
mean, in those 2 rounds, I
can't
did
do
93.
triple. I mean, I can do probably 60 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I could.
That's not triple digits, that's double digits.
I'm saying I can't do triple. I can probably. That's the max I can probably do is 60 points of fire damage.
I could
Yeah.
do.
Pretty
With
good.
All right. We'll give it one more round.
Yeah, with the rest of us coming up, it's going to hurt.
I need another D6. Hold, please.
All right. Go ahead, Largle.
Fine. Okay. I will reach over and slap Lorena.
Okay.
And Lorena can have haste.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I will step back. About 10 feet.
All right.
Does
Does the 25 hit you?
A 25?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You take 16 slashing and 3 cold.
16
attacked
slashing and no cold. Gotcha.
Who attacked him?
The Yeti. He stepped out of his range.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, one of us would need to have Sentinel to get back at that.
Alright.
Or be Oath of Crown, I think.
No, I didn't pay attention that he stepped out of the Yeti's range. I gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, you're hasted.
And you were still hasted.
Okay,
Would have
so
been bad.
I rolled
times a
a...
D4 to the attack.
I didn't... Hold on, let me add that. To verify. Yep. Alright, here we go. That's 12, 13, 14. I need to roll 10 or higher, so yeah. Concentration is still going.
Okay. Okay, so I have my sword and my dagger. So I'm going to swing around, so I am flanking.
Okay.
And I'm gonna first attack with the sword.
Okay.
That is a 12 plus 9.
That
Well,
hits.
it's 10 plus 2 plus 9. So that should hit. 19, 20, 21. Okay. And the second attack, 18 on the dice plus 9 plus 4 on the
That
blast. And then the extra hasted attack, which is again going to be my sword. So
I would have to make a con save on that.
16.
I would have had to make a con save on the bless.
Oh, yeah.
I got
How much
hit-
did you take?
I got hit by cold damage.
Yeah, how much
You
did you
need
take?
10.
You gotta roll a 10 or higher.
On your con.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
16, 17, 18, 19 plus 9 is 28. So all 3 hit.
Yep. So
Okay.
give me all your damage.
Pre-sneak. So that's 1 sneak attack, 1 booming blade. A whole nother attack booming blade. 2 d6s for the sword, 1 d4 for the dagger, 3 d6s for my
Just pull out the big
All the
bag.
dice.
mind attack.
You need all the dice.
Okay.
Flash.
That's a lot of ones. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Okay. So 6, 10 plus 5 is 15, 20, 25, 30, 37, 39 plus I'm gonna pump a branding smite into that. Can I do that?
Sure.
No more ones. 45, 50. Okay, so that's 50 plus my bonuses for the, or my modifiers for that. So 60 and the modifier 63. Okay, so 63 points of damage.
Well, that's all.
That's
That's
the first
it?
attack, right?
Oh, okay, all right.
That was all
No,
that
three.
because I'm not using my laser rifle. I'm too close. So that was 2 sword hits and a dagger.
All right.
So that had sneak attack and a smite.
Typhoid?
All right, let's see
Oh,
how
and
it goes.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
12 of that was fire damage.
Okay.
All right. That is natural 19.
It's
There's
That's
something
a
magic
natural
about rolling like
18.
20 dice at once.
That's a natural 12 plus 8.
okay. That hits.
And last attack is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be my flurry of blows, plus I'm going to go ahead and poison him yet again.
Okay.
So, all right. I'm going to roll all the damage now,
All right.
and I will give it to you in just a second.
Okay.
That's going to be Let's start off there with the modifiers. Plus high rolls. That's
I'm so mad I rolled 3 ones and all that.
Ooh.
And hiss.
oh max on that. That is going to be
Oh shit. Okay.
10 more. So that's 57 points of damage.
All right.
10 of that being necrotic.
He looks a little bloody. All right.
And yes, he is poisoned.
Yeah, that's fine. Perrin.
Is anybody looking hurt?
I mean,
No,
I've
right?
taken a little bit of damage. I think we all have.
A little bit, but
we should be
Nothing
fine.
crazy, right? Nobody looks like very wounded or anything.
No.
The Yeti does.
I've been tearing, clawing, biting at him, and he has been ignoring me.
All right. I guess Perrin is gonna just back up like 10 feet, something like that.
He can
And-
take an attack against you. Remember that.
It's okay. Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna take it. And do you want to do the attack first, or should I?
at
Go?
disadvantage.
He is poisoned.
Good call.
I saw that natural 20 face you're making.
Yeah, for a total of 31.
but
Hit?
But-
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay.
And then he's gonna cast Flame Strike on the Yeti.
Okay.
big spell.
How much damage does Flame Strike cause?
It's 4d6 radiant and 4d6 fire on a dexterity saving throw of 19.
8. All right. What do I need? Dex save?
19.
Dex save.
How
That's
big
a
is
fail.
what's the area on that?
5 foot square, I think, or 10 foot?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
It's a 10-foot. It's a 10-foot cylinder.
Gotcha.
It's his body.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
yep.
if he's
Basically
6
the size.
It's 46, 46.
Yeah.
And is
Yep.
there any other pluses to it? No. I'm giving you this.
Oh.
Max damage on a hit.
Oh, thank you.
8
Nice.
times
Thank you.
6,
Yeah.
48 total. 24, 24.
Yeah, it's 8d6. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He did.
Ouch.
I was gonna say, did we hit triple digits yet?
Yeah.
Well, you and me hit triple digits, and
I
then
know.
bam.
I kept out all my dice. I rolled that many dice, and it made me so happy to roll all those different dice.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's go ahead and wrap up. I got a situation I need to go.
Oh,
fix
yeah,
real-
no problem.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
yep,
you
yep,
should have just left then. You could have just been like, yeah, no, we're done.
I didn't
it's
realize
okay.
the situation was the issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Gotcha.
thank you for joining us. We'll be back Sunday night for some more Waterdeep, unless things change. And then we'll be back Wednesday for Organized Play, and back, of course, here to see what kind of aftermath we have an issue
Go, Marcus.
with.
Go do what you gotta do.
Yeah, go take care of
All right.
Marcus.
I'll be right back.
See ya.
So, thanks for joining us. We hope you join us again. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.